Too late. He started it. I took his countdown. We're live.
Really? Hi, everybody. Welcome to you guys soon. Brought to you by What's Fun D20 at patreon.com.
The coldest of opens.
We did it.
Coldest of opens. Opens. Hi, everybody.
Brought to you by What's Fun D20 at patreon.com/What's Fun D20, right here on twitch.tv/What's Fun D20, or wherever you end up finding us. We really do appreciate you finding us. We have had an adventurous couple of weeks in a side soup adventure. Funny enough, our side soup was just as full as our normal soup, just with different ingredients on the inside. So, if you want to watch those, we have the VODs here on Twitch, or if you watch things on YouTube, the beginning of those got uploaded last week. The second of 3 is uploading tomorrow, and you know how that goes. So, if you wanna, you can catch up.
New episodes.
If you can catch up on the backlog of things that happened while the late were off in hell. Speaking of the late, getting back to the Emerald Late, back in Ankarel, the 2 days after they had left, and they arrived, coming in hot in Khatib's Universal Smoke Shop, taking that quick breather in the good air, but Brandor was holding a hand, and that hand, y'all had at least some modicum of understanding, it is producing an uneasy feeling around it at all times. Not able to actually get in a true short rest for everyone. A little short rest because somebody had prayer of healing. But getting the effects of a short rest naturally out of the cards, out of the question. And now getting back to the material plane, Khatib and those in the shop were looking at Brandor a little weird. Almost like even if they couldn't see the hand, there was that uneasy feeling coming from right there. And he was very polite, as Khatib is wont to be. But also, if you could get that I can see that thing is fucky. Can you get that out of my shop, please? And then kind of taking that cue of like, hey, we need to get this back across town, back to our ship, back to the box that we acquired to make sure that this little fucky hand, this hand of the Whispered One, needs to be put in bed in that deeply anti-magic box. And so heading across town, deciding which route to head, the aforementioned cat asshole, being a cat asshole, deciding which route to take back to the Indala Skyport on the side of Cerulean Palace to get it there. You chose what was the shorter route, but it led through some fancier digs. Funny, that word, fancier digs. Passing right by an archaeological dig site. A very little bit of stone between the hand and something it recognized. And it emitted a pulse rippling through the ground, down into the hole, into the dig, and all of the sudden from the walls, bodies punching out of the rock, breaking through, tearing away the stone and trying to liberate themselves. the magicians, mostly, that were here for this dig, and the very few hands of Ord that were set because they were just here for basic security. There's no reason to have an army standing around a dig site. All of a sudden, they beginning to be overwhelmed, doing all they could to hold on to it. Micah, Akira, Eridrin and Eridrin Esquire pulling off and going to assisting significantly, not the least of which being a barrage of bolts conjured by Micah. Akira and Eridrin being able to swing it 3 to 5 things a turn, depending on how they're feeling that moment. But helping significantly in holding off the horde while the others soldiered on.
Don't forget that moonbeam.
Yeah, the moonbeam. There was a lot. There was a lot that helped. But Eridrin having the wherewithal to call in the help of his manticore, using his other pets to pull in all of the local resources that could be pulled in
to extradite the
exfil the Brandor and the hand. Brandor being able to mount up, get back to the ship first, quickly put the hand to rest. It's still trying to tempt him, but as soon as it passed the threshold of that box, suddenly, almost involuntarily, coming to rest, coming to silence. With that, Eridrin, Micah, and Akira got to see the latter part of a thing that Brandor saw diving off of the Cerulean Palace, the highest palisade thereof. A person dropping off and then becoming a dragon, flying in, banking in, seeing what was going on, landing and exhaling a couple of vast plumes of fire to make sure that what had not been completely handled was then completely handled. But it wasn't handled because they got there. Because they got there what would have been a little late. Acknowledging that as they stood there, a couple of the magicians pointing, a couple of the hands of Ord pointing to these people that stepped in unasked. Being greeted then by the Emperex, Jamansa Ord, the monarch of Ank'Harel, asking for the group to come and report to the Cerulean Palace what they know, as they can feel that something that wasn't there or wasn't detectable perhaps the last time that they were here has awoken. They can feel it. It's in their waters. And it made them nervous this majestic dragon standing there. And so, peeling off, flying away, Eredrin, thinking to himself, indeed, there is a way to do this. I have unlocked this power recently that I haven't really been able to put to a test. And so Akira and Micah accompanying Eredrin down into the recently cleared barbecue pit, I say. Going to the entrance of the smaller borehole that had been being worked on. Stopping at the entranceway, sending forward Eredrin's ethereal self. Eredrin becoming fully tranced, needing to be watched as they will be deafened and sightless to their own surroundings. Akira and Micah posting up while Eredrin Esquire goes down through the tunnel, sees what looks like rock that had been broken in this, not merely on walls and floor, but then part of the floor having caved away when it was torn through. Then inside of that, hearing the sloshing of water, giving it a what the hell, dropping into the water, only having the dark vision to help. This weirdly misty water, not so misty you couldn't see through it, but the dark vision being about as good as you're gonna get, because this place is pitch black, going down and then seeing the top of a building, going further down, following that top of a building to the rest of that building, more buildings around it, a small city, old writings, going further, finding a place that looks like it has a placard over the door, some place of great importance, carved in old stone. Going in, investigating, suddenly feeling this psionic ping, this feeling of power, not discomforting, quite the opposite. That beckoning you forward. Suddenly finding a pendanted jewel, well, several jewels, on a pendant, splayed out. This thing producing a significant amount of what feels like very positive energy. Getting up close to it, it trapped beneath the head of a statue that it may have been hanging on, judging by the wear pattern on the statue. Or perhaps purposefully carved to hold it. But it now on the ground, now stuck underneath the big giant head there, your time under the water being somewhat significant, getting more difficult for you in that form to hold your breath, getting up close to it and feeling that need to do something before this cuts off. Grabbing at the stone, if I remember correctly,
Yeah.
and shifting it, heaving it out of the way, and then, unfortunately for your passive perceptions, or even more active perceptions, this was not a solo adventure. Somebody was watching.
You're that creepy fuck.
somebody who, as soon as the jewels were free, you heard wash up towards you, turning around, seeing this being that looked like any other being, even more so, looked very similar to the face of the statue that you just shifted, except gaunt and then also growing red crystals. Red, you could see the red as it glows just ever so slightly in the dark. And as the unconsciousness began to overtake you, from holding your breath an extraordinarily long, what is it, 5-6 minutes? You've got breath.
Long time.
You've got breath. And he scooped up the necklace, realizing that you are not all you appear to be. Looking between the necklace, you take the necklace and began swimming away, snapping back to, as you were snapping back to consciousness into your own body, realizing that you have seen this thing once before, or you've heard of it. It looking very similar to something that was described to you before, a conflux of the Moonweaver, of the Archheart, and Jeremy is breaking his very good narrative to remember the other god that jewel represents. Show me my vestiges.
So I recognize the creature you said?
No, not the creature. You recognize the item, the jewel. Oh, right.
Coralon.
It's not enough. Yeah, it was Coralon, Sehanine, and... Aha, I had to look in the right spot. Is he gonna show me? No? Okay, D&D Beyond, well, I hate you too. So, take that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I will find it. You can't hide it from me. I did find it. Okay, so it is Sehanine the Moonweaver, Avandra the Changebringer, and Coralon the Archheart. So, I want to give you accurate information. So, seeing the very beautiful thing, which I can now put its picture back into our Roll20 because I found it. I did what I needed to do. Looking beautiful and feeling inviting. Very positive energy that it has. It gets pulled away from you as you recognize that your friend Bex Knackles from Hupperduke, hiding in Hupperduke, was in fact looking for this very thing. She had had a vision of it and described it to you as best as she knew. And now it in the hands of this crystalline being that seems very adept in the water. Back to your brain, that gasp of having held your breath in real life as well as in the avatar form, as that is kind of how it works. You awaken to your sibling and your friend.
When his eyes open, I'm gonna look right in his face and just be like, "Are you okay?"
And Akira would recognize in Erdrin's eyes and in the look in his face, like when he gets something on his mind that he desperately needs to put into writing before he forgets it, or like he gets like a crazy idea that he needs to work out right now, like right now. He essentially he looks at Akira and he says, "Oh, I need. Oh shit! I need to write that down. Oh shit! Where's my damn notebook? If you'll get the other people, we need to talk to the dragon monarch. Like now, we need to go."
Slow down.
Micah chiming in. The Emprix?
Imprex. Yes, Imprex. I need to start writing stuff down. Y'all go get them. Meet me in front of the castle. We gotta go.
There look like there's a direct path up from the skyport. You follow us. And after all that business, I don't think leaving any of us terribly alone is a great idea.
Fair point. Let's make our way.
Okay, whatever. But I need to write this down. And we established 4 weeks ago that I actually got to take very detailed notes because of the history roll I made with all that stuff.
Oh yeah, snapping out of it as you're basically still needing to be guided through things as you're walking and drawing, essentially, and mostly only drawing. The legs just happen to be moving while you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. As I'm doing that, and it's like writing down the proto text, drawing out all the symbols that I remember, and like everything. Yeah, just spamming everything on it, and it like flowing between the languages I know, because that's just the way his train of thought runs.
Oh yeah, for sure. Even possibly being able to get Eredrin Esquire to carry you while you draw.
Wait, I never even thought of that. Eredrin Esquire is definitely carrying. Eredrin-ish, I'm princess treatmenting myself right now.
Have you ever thought about having to squat yourself? Well, Eredrin has, because at least all of his extras end up doing it at some point. Carry me. I must work. Just lock wrists with yourself and just sit there. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm seeing full like princess pose.
Yeah. Just draped over your own arms, legs crossed, drawing in your notebook as one needs to do.
Exactly.
That's hilarious. I'm sorry.
Flanked by incredibly armed guards. It makes sense.
Pulling around a shoulder strap to attach my ink bottle to on him. Just yeah.
Exactly.
Are we? Should I be moving? Well, no, because we're staying together, so I should not be moving at breakneck speed. We should be moving at sync. Never mind.
Yeah. We're working together. Dante and Brandor being able to lock eyes upon Dante getting back to the boat. Brandor with that self-satisfied, having just shit talk the Whispered One's hand with no talk back suddenly.
That was fun.
Shut it up. You shut it up.
Nothing more to say? Thought so.
Dante, you come down into the belly of the Calliope with hearing the very excited tough talk.
Honestly, I just think Dante giggles at that, kind of more to himself. Before just going up to Brandon or going like, "Hey, you okay? Do you want, a hand keeping an eye on it?"
No, I'm okay. It's good to no longer be holding that, but thank you.
Well, I guess it puts in perspective hands-free, doesn't it?
It does. I will forever appreciate having both available to me.
That was a good
I think we should still figure out what to do with the book in my bag, but I think it should also stay there for now. But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I think that's a discussion for when everyone is here.
Yeah.
But for now, this hand seems to be particularly troublesome.
I think they should have gotten here by now, though, so maybe something held them up. Maybe things didn't resolve in that pit the way we thought they did, so maybe we should go check in.
That book, Atlas chiming in, that book was extremely precious to Archon. He was real persnickety about anyone trying to touch it.
See why?
Oh no! If it were just the life-sucking, the evil of it all, he probably would have let anybody touch it for fun, just to watch. I think there's things in there that it knows that are perhaps powerful enough to be worth hoarding or protecting.
Yeah.
With the, and he kind of with the hand like you wouldn't actually touch it.
You seem to know more about it than I personally do. Is it safe in my bag for now?
All I really know is that once Archon found it, it never left his side.
No. Well, maybe we know we do.
As much as that hand is some sort of intelligence, he would talk to the hand sometimes. He wouldn't talk to the book. He would usually carry on a conversation with the hand while, I'm so glad you got it. I tried to give it space. He would speak with the hand and flip through the book, and speak with the hand and flip through the book. He wouldn't flip with the hand and speak to the book. You know what I mean? He never got those confused. So,
did he do those things at the same time as if the hand was advising him regarding the book?
It seemed.
Did he ever use the hand to flip the book?
Oh, all the time. His own as well. That was not mutually exclusive. But
I mean, I know I'm not there. I just wanted to know as
yeah.
As a player, I wanted to know. But that was not an Akira question because Akira was there.
I think this needs to be a very serious conversation, but with everybody and when things are a little bit more calm. But we'll definitely have to involve you, Atlas, in this conversation because you've got more insight into this than I personally do.
Well, I did live there for an amount of time. I observed a lot. I'm actually somewhat... There's a reason that I wanted to make sure to have that amulet. I want to continue this divorce from my contract as positively for me as I can.
I don't blame you.
Not for the least of which being I. And he kind of, gestures towards his pocket where that he keeps the cube. I took a parting gift, and when you take things from devils, they get a little upset. Especially if it's both a contract and a very valuable thing. Oh, yeah, I am hearing echo as well.
Let's hope we can keep you around for a little bit, and we can help you maintain that divorce that you crave. Because I think it's right that you should crave that. But then also you can be a part of what we're doing. If that's what you want.
We'll see. You all seem to like running. Chelsea, can you... I can hear me in your mic.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. But you all seem to like running into dangerous places and grabbing dangerous things and incurring dangerous wrath. I mean, in the meantime, right now, there's a very... The hand is asleep? Is that what I'm... It sounded like you were very triumphant in what you were wanting to do. Gesturing towards the box, which I assumed you shut.
That's kind of why I was talking to it, because I wanted to, if it was still at all functional, I wanted to piss it off enough for that it would reveal that, but I could detect a definite lack of activity when I put it in the box. For now, I think that the problem is contained, but I can't know if that's a long-term thing.
If that is the case, I would feel very comfortable babysitting it. Because if it's not gonna do any more of that, you kind of makes the motion with the wub that happened earlier. If it's not gonna do any more of that stuff,
So Chelsea needs to check out of character. Chelsea doesn't remember much about Atlas because I was missing for so much of this campaign.
Oh no, he's very recent addition.
So does Brandor know if our party trusts this person with such a job? Like, should I agree to sit here and babysit our most dangerous object?
While you
unsupervised?
While you ponder that, Eredrin, Micah, Akira, stepping onto the boat, stepping down, you hear them approaching.
Do we go all the way down to where the box is stored? I take it that's where we're headed.
I would assume,
Okay.
as
I
you
just
know,
want to be sure. Yeah,
that did seem to be everybody's goal, was to make sure that the box got used.
So yeah, we'll make
audio to my earbuds. I'm gonna lose audio for a few seconds while I switch, so you guys can't hear yourselves. Give me a
Copy
minute.
that.
Okay.
And thank you.
I'm gonna make a beeline towards Brandor, and I'll speak slower so to give Chelsea time to get the earbuds in. But yeah, we're gonna beeline directly to Brandor. And just so we can tell Brandor, like, Eredrin's jotting something very important down. He's made a contact with something. We have to meet with the Empirics. I'm sorry, out of character. Empirics.
I can now hear you. Sorry,
okay.
It took a minute.
Oh no, you're fine. Akira and everyone else makes a beeline directly towards Brandor. Akira excitedly telling Brandor that Eredrin, all the things that happen with Eredrin, he's having this vision, he's writing this thing down. We need to meet with the Empirics, like, right now, according to Eredrin. I don't know what the emergency is, but I trust Eredrin implicitly, so if he says this is important, it's gotta be important.
And as Eredrin Esquire is taking Eredrin down, Would I happen to see whether our captain or what was the name of our engineer with the cannon?
Well, let me make sure that I say it right, because I have a whole campaign full of your ship, your ship crew. Go down to the Calliope. Omer is her name.
Okay.
The halfling quartermaster Omer Brandywood.
Okay.
That's a
Would I happen to see Omer specifically?
Oh, absolutely. Omer's just going about business.
I would, as I'm being carried down, I would call it Omer. Would you follow us, please?
She double takes seeing you carrying yourself and right, okay. And she's like unblinking, just like, what are you needing?
What was the name of Omer's cannon as well?
I can pull up her sheet very, very swiftly.
I know I should remember this, but in other news, I have students coming tomorrow. First day of school's tomorrow.
Well done. I believe it was named the same thing as her old robot used to be, and that is Buddy.
I'd say. I'll explain in just a second. Would you bring Buddy with you? We need Buddy's assistance with something.
Buddy does not go below decks. Buddy is a very dangerous instrument.
Then never mind.
I mean, do we need a very dangerous instrument below decks for some reason?
We shouldn't.
Okay, then Buddy should not go below decks.
Noted. Aye.
But if you need some dangerous implement, she grabs her crossbow and just kind of like does this racking motion, and this like automatic machine system of it kind of grabs the string, yanks it back, and this little glowing bolt appears in it. You need something dangerous, a little dangerous down there.
Yeah, that sounds appropriate.
All right. She just kind of, this light crossbow in a halfling's arms, so what looks like a heavy crossbow.
officially worried now about whatever it is Eredrin knows.
Oh no, it's just of the people that we could ask to watch the box while we're talking to the Emprix. Omar is the one I trust the most, having had that interaction with Buddy and all that jazz.
Oh, she's an old friend of Oladon's as well. Oh, like she and Oladon freaking hugged it out.
Another reason.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that actually. So yeah, that makes sense.
And we got to compare artificer tools, so
It's true.
Eredrin's definitely like you. Come here. But as we head down, I would ask Omer, I'd be like, would you do me the great favor of finding as much spare rope as we have on the Calliope and tying this box up as gruesomely Gordian as possible, and keeping an eye on it till we get back to the boat?
You need it all tied up? I can tie it up. It's a box. Of course I can tie it up.
Yes,
And-
tie it like you're trying to keep a bullet in there.
Oh, okay.
Or boulet.
We converted you.
No, I corrected myself.
Tie it up as if you're kidnapping Robert Goulet.
Robert Goulet. Speaking of Lorne Michaels. Yeah. I've got that. That's somewhat easy.
Thank you, Omer. You are an absolute blessing. Then I would turn still in princess pose because I'm not giving that up so easily.
Your cohort's arms are definitely shaking a little.
Yes, but you and Brandor may have been broken out of it when you got outside a mile of me. Does it break if they exit?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't break.
Okay.
It doesn't break. It just it just isn't currently functional.
Okay, so signal goes down. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Got
signal goes down. Signal's back up. Y'all are in the brain wave, Dante.
All right. Turning to everyone, I'd be like, "All right, the 5 of us need to go speak to the Imprex, absolutely immediately, about in the head, of course, about the. Let me pull up the name.
Omer full on gestures towards Atlas and, are you busy? Only if I must be. We gotta tie up this box. Make yourself useful. And Omer escorts Atlas up to go hunt rope, and
I'd finish my thought with, we need to tell the Imprex about the Jewel of Three Prayers, an underwater city in a cavern, and a very dangerous underwater creature.
Okay. How?
what's the Jewel of Three Prayers?
It's a artifact of the Moonweaver, Archheart, and Inquisitorily Changebringer. That's what they were hunting down there.
That sounds very powerful. If we're worried about Atlas sticking about here, y'all can go meet the Emperix. I'll make sure to keep an eye on things. Y'all know my propensity for making sure that things go smooth, either by hook or by crook.
That would be greatly appreciated, Micah.
My absolute pleasure.
Having Airdrin Esquire turn a little bit. So shall we go? I have more notes to write.
Let's go.
Yeah. You can ride your very majestic beast back into the palace. Yeah.
That's smart, Micah. I like that.
He fully like reaching over and like patting the arm of Erdrinish.
And it's just kind of like in a very odd way, just like Erdrin patting Erdrinish's face. I didn't even think about that. I wouldn't have wanted to carry you that long either. And then kind of hop down.
You hop down, and just that moment of like eye contact with you, and it's mostly silent most of the time, and just kind of
looking back at it, just like, we both have one of those. We're each other. And I dispel it.
I think at this point, Dante's just gonna be like, look, if you want to be carried that badly, I can help. You know that, right?
So carry if it's needed. I honestly kind of enjoy that.
I appreciate the offer, but I haven't gotten to see Glorious in a couple days either.
And hearing her name out loud, you could tell Glorious perhaps listening, or trying to listen from far away, hearing just the whisper of her name. She, Glorious, kind of up above.
I'll call out, I'm coming, Glorious.
Eredrin!
And I will go meet Glorious, of course.
Going up, and she very much very much this floofing tail of very dangerous spikes going back and forth as you get up there. You were gone for so many days.
I will hug my big and wonderful friend around the neck and say, I know, I'm very sorry. A little bit of ear scratching. I'm very sorry. We spent longer in hell than I intended for us to.
Did this hand, the Brandor's third hand, not good, smelled bad?
It does smell bad. Yes, it's very not good. But we went down there to get the hand. Yes, Brandor is just fine. We went down there to get the hand, and we got the hand.
Oh, this hand. This is good, bad hand.
No.
No. No, darling.
We want hand good. Have hand is bad, but have is good.
Yes, have is good. Good, we destroy later.
Good. It smells like dead.
Good. It is dead.
It.
Or hear this, I want to hug the poor thing.
Yeah, you hear it as y'all following Eredrin back up. Micah taking absolute watch while Omer and Atlas go and gather rope, bring it downstairs, start into the stuff.
And if Glorious is laying, I will at some point move to belly scritches.
Oh yeah, no, like as soon as you start hugging on her, she like relaxes down once again, just kind of like, oh, he's here. You do realize there has become a bit of that you are her person, and she likes that you are safe and around. And absence of you for more than an hour or 3 starts making her somewhat nervous. Much less 2 whole days.
Yeah. I give her a lot of dragon jerky as compensation.
And
Akira is going to flash into Eredrin's mind. Oh, you are such a softie.
totally snuzzles on Brandor too, and kind of like sniffing Brandor and, good, you don't smell dead.
And I'll do translations if you don't know Giant.
Oh no, you've been teaching her common, remember?
I have. Yes, I have.
You had downtime teaching her common. She does not have obsequious amounts of words, but she does have some basic communication, and more communication than Giant, as you've been basically expanding her vocabulary.
I do think when Micah's left behind to guard the box, telepathically Dante is just going to be like, keep a close eye on Atlas. And he's going to like deliberately widen his eyes as if to say, I'm deadly serious.
I don't trust him any further than I can throw him. And I could throw him off the boat.
I concur.
So Chelsea completely forgot last game that Brandor has fine steed, and I haven't even established what kind of creature it is, but can I say that I use my steed to get to the Cerulean Palace? Because
absolutely. Well, yes.
We'll establish what it is later.
I'm assuming that it might be a celestial being of some sort.
Most likely, yes. Something shiny.
New, and even more so, there's so much more freedom in the new fine steed. It's so good.
Get carried by a Solar. Oh my god. Has anyone seen the art for the 2014 Solar? You know what I'm talking about. You know what? Yeah, you get it.
I know what you do.
If I had that spell, you know.
But you can make a celestial version of any sort of pack animal. A Solar is not a pack animal. That's what summon celestial is for. Anyway,
it won't stop me.
I will find summon celestial and I will get that Solar, and it will pet my hair. I get it. So. But yes, whatever burdenable animal that you decide upon, very
Anybody
easy.
want to ride?
I'll take that ride.
Yeah, Akira. Oh, I guess there's only one person, so never mind. But I can run. I can run about as fast as you can fly.
The steed currently, at least. Wait, do you have 4th level now? I forget how high level. I forget how fucking high level we are.
Brandor has 3rd level.
Brandor has 3rd level. Okay, at 4th level casting, you are able to give it wings. For now, it is just walking, but it does move quick, akin to Akira in how quick it can move. But as Brandor and Dante, going off boat, going down where it would be a little easier to conjure an animal to walk rather than having it, walk through the center of the Statue of Liberty. You know what I mean? That tight staircase, or riding a freight elevator. Just conjuring them down below as you all start walking away. Glorious kind of towards Akira and in Giants, because she knows you understand. Hop on.
Akira hops on Glorious.
Not even needing the saddle at this moment. She has been being taken care of in the 2 days. The crew seeing how Eredrin do, making sure to brush her fur and properly oil her, make sure she's presentable. Very much being able to take off, fly down, catch up to Brandor and Dante, who conjure a to ride upon, and walking up the Cerulean Palace, doing all of this in front of Hands of Ord, the guards that are standing about, seeing all of this happen, not unimpressed by any of it really, down at the street level especially, and being able to march up the steps, up and in.
As we approach, Akira is going to use their shift weave to transform their clothing from fighting clothes to more not elegant. Well, nobility. What I wore to that dinner the other night.
Yes.
Yeah, Akira will flip, knowing that we're going to meet royalty. Akira is doing their best to, slip into the Baron mode.
As one does.
It's going to be very funny if we have a give away your weapon scene.
Well, walking up, there is a certain amount of the Cerulean Palace that can be walked, just casually. This kind of publicly accessible area, but heading more in, this courtyard of stone and truly artwork in the stonework. There are sunbursts and look like some somewhat similar to the way that the Temple of Cord had reliefs all over the walls. These kind of etched into the stone that people are able to walk over. These artworks of battles, some somewhat famous, some very not. You don't recognize most of it, as this continent is quite culturally different, has its own history. But getting to the far side, closer to where the central palace is, there's about 20 guards on that side of the courtyard, that all, this long line of them spaced out as your group on Beastback approaches. They start to tighten their ranks a little and curve about a little, and crossbows not pointed at you at the ready, but definitely in their hands, as they were just on guard to do.
Akira will hop down.
Go ahead.
Off Glorious, approach the guard with their hands kind of like visible but crossed, kind of like like down at their waist,
right.
Looking
Threat.
Threaded. But just
threading the needle between having a bunch of weapons on you and also being regal.
And also showing the no threat, because it takes a second to.
And all my weapons are sheathed. All my physical weapons are very sheathed. And what was the name of the dragon again, Jeremy? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Here you go. I'll tack it right here so you can see it in its full glory.
My apologies for that.
No, you're fine. I didn't actually. Here, come on, select all. Do it, coward. You know you can do it. All the cool kids are. Jaman Saord.
Jaman Azor.
Emperix Jaman Saord, Sovereign of Ankarel.
Akira will approach and say, I am Baron Akira Sol Devatoire Windkeeper. I have been requested by Sovereign Jaman. Jeez. What's it again?
It's there in the chat. Jaman Saord.
Am I looking in the wrong? It must be in the wrong chat.
It's in the Roll20 chat.
Oh, it's in the Roll20 chat. I was looking in.
My bad.
Erdrin in your head is like Emprix Jaman Saord, Sovereign of Ankarel.
Akira will shoot back. Thank you so much. Emprix Jaman Saord, Sovereign of Ankarel, has requested the presence of myself and compatriots. Will you please let him know that we've arrived?
And the most central of the guards, one with a little more plume on their shoulders, kind of lets go of their crossbow, pulls up a stone that it looks like it's glyphed like a sending stone, but it has several glyphs on both sides of it, and they hold it up, and Baron Devatoire Windkeeper, to see the Sovereign?
Yes.
Speaking into the thing, and you say yes, and just that moment of like, yep, acknowledge, and waits for a second, and out loud you actually hear it. It's not hugely loud, but loud enough you can hear it. Sovereign says it's okay, and
Akira relaxes their stance.
They pull the stone away, and them. The Sovereign. Them. Yes?
Yes.
Them. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And and then actually puts away the stone, and that one kind of giving a quick signal to the others of like, as you were. They start to uncurl the half moon around you, and go back to post. He peeling off to lead you in further, first into this open ballroom that looks. There are chandeliers that do not have chains, just groupings of lit crystals that kind of float with each other around a central orb that also just floating independently in the middle of the air. Currently in kind of a dim moonlight mode on the inside of the palace. The several of them kind of hanging there in the air around this, what looks like it could be used for any number of either gatherings or announcements or what have you here, and then leading down to a stairwell that goes up and up and up, and it seems like these stairs go around first the outer side of this enormous room, leading up gently to where the dome area at the top of this room kind of has a railing you now see from above, where you're able to walk around, see these reliefs painted, these dragons, wings out, breathing fire at each other. One of them red, one of them brass, bronze, brass. Breathing fire at each other, engulfed in battle. Moving past that, another stairwell goes up and in and around behind this dome, realizing that this dome isn't actually visible from the outside, it being part of the base of the tower that goes up, and leading out a door on the back side of it, leads out to what is barely visible from further away or down below. It just looks like texture at the side of the tower, but is actually a walkway along the outside of the tower. Looks like it is walled up a bit so that it could be, these hands of Ord with their crossbows that look like they're enchanted. These weapons that they have could probably post up here, 100 or more of them going up this stairwell if they were here to protect the palace. But leading all the way up then to a enormous door. It's 10 foot door on either side, closed, very ornate, and moving in on it, he walks up close to it and then bows all the way into a kneel and just waits for a moment. And you hear the sound of arcana, maybe not breaking, but subduing, as there's kind of these glyphs that seem like they are recognizing someone who is supposed to be here. And the doors part out just wide enough for you all to be able to walk in, and a smaller chamber than the one down below the view of the city around only really interrupted by pillars holding up the rest of the roof above. Glass all the way around this room. Looks like it's thick glass, inches thick at least. Being able to see all the way around the whole city. Being able to, in fact, see in the direction of that archaeological site, realizing that it was seen what was happening over there, probably. Center of this chamber, one large throne. Looks like it's made for a giant. You know, somebody, a progenitor of the storm, could probably sit in this chair very comfortably. But also, a approximately 7.5-foot lithe being, their hair back to a kind of iridescent white, cascading back over their shoulders. Before, their robe was a bit more opulent, having gone out in public. Now here in private, the robe is put away. A somewhat simple shirt, not even really opulently stitched, just simple white, simple tan pants, loose, as is the style. No shoes, just leg crossed as you'll walk in, and they unsteeple their hands as you approach. Thank you, Gerard. And they nod. He does a quick pound to his chest, bow, steps out, door shuts behind him. Just responding to Beardy real fast.
Okay.
Let's say,
yeah.
with that, I pop off a glorious and stop writing finally, and fall into a deep bow, like hat off, like bow. As formal as I can make it. I've watched Luca enough times.
And as you bow, they smile. Do you see a crown on my head? The formalities are for the formal.
Your Lordship. Akira does not bow, but does address him as with proper respect.
And in kind of a response,
Sovereign, please. If you must address me, Sovereign is adequate.
and my response to him saying, "Do you see a crown on my head?" "No, but I do see someone that I feel deserves a great deal of respect."
That is very kind. And they stand up from the seat and kind of walk towards you all to actually greet you by hand. And, you know, Akira and Erdrin, they met previously, and good to see you again. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Hand towards Dante.
Dante will extend his hand to shake. Very nice to meet you.
Jemon.
Dante.
Pleasure. You? Looks towards Brandor.
I think you
He'll
muted.
take the hand and bow a little bit. Brandor, sir.
Jamon. So, some of you were there at the archaeological site, the Chateau's dig. Some of you were not. What is there to know?
So,
People who wear such finery, dragon slaying weapons, dragons hide upon their bodies, dragon scales, riding beautiful, untamable beasts. And Glorious, very noticing she is being addressed. Glorious.
This is our friend Glorious.
Glorious. Indeed.
Through the telepathic link, sorry, Jeremy, but
Okay,
Brandor will comment. I think he's telling us that he's noticed more than we think he does. I don't think we should say anything dishonest here.
Akira is going to say back in the link, no, I was planning on being quite honest about us bringing what we were bringing through and how long we were going to be here to assuage fears, and also whatever information Eredrin has to the stuff Eredrin has to share as well.
And I will bounce back with, I didn't plan on lying to an ancient dragon with half the party here. Also,
I wouldn't guess you would. Anyway,
also, I didn't plan on lying.
But with that, you all performed a service. But in the time that you were away, I did have my questions, and I submitted to question. And I got an interesting answer back.
Do tell.
Emerald Lake, dragon slayers, purchasers of previously defunct ships.
Guilty as charged. We did not mean to disrupt the relative peace of the dig site.
Did you? Did you disturb the peace?
And
what happened?
An artifact that we're transporting.
Hopefully we're back. We're double checking, triple checking.
It's looking good.
1, 2, 3.
All right, looking good. We're back, baby. So yeah.
Guess who's back?
As is wont to happen every now and then. Technical difficulties, but much like the horrors, we persist. So
We keep going, like Jeremy says.
Indeed.
Akira will tell the Sovereign about the transporting the hand of the Whispered One. Eredrin assured him it was secure in an anti-magic field, and we were kind of giving him a few more details on to how we got in this predicament. I think that's where we left off.
And yes, I have heard of this hand. Never had the displeasure of its consequences myself.
And we apologize sincerely for any disturbance. And if there's any aftermath from that or any further issue from that, we will definitely make sure things are put right.
You are You seem to think that this is some sort of interrogate. Not so.
Oh no, we just want to be up front.
Indeed, but you continue to apologize for wanting to abolish such a heinous thing. Something I have noticed when trying to abolish the most heinous of things. Very much it will dig up the most heinous of problems to try and stop it from being destroyed.
Yes. With that, as I noted when we last spoke, I was going to go down there and see if there was anything down there that may have been of note.
Indeed, I did feel before I felt a new place. Something that was blocked, shielded from even my eye.
Yes. As I went down there, I found a small opening at the bottom of the cavern, or at the bottom of the dig site that I broke open a little bit. I'm sorry if that destroyed any artifacts or anything in the area, but
Did it destroy any artifacts or things in the area?
rock and maybe a couple still buried skeletons.
We don't know.
You all continue apologizing for things.
Fair. And
We won't apologize anymore, sorry.
and with that, there was a cavern past the small opening that led to an underwater cave that you mentioned. So I dove in and swam down, and there was an.
That is very dangerous to do alone.
Well,
you are in one piece.
well, not
we're here.
really.
Okay, just making sure. It is
that.
It's a hiccupy day today.
Yeah.
All right. So
All the
with
tech
this,
difficulties.
it's okay. We will continue. So you're doing the best friend, right? So you were able to dive.
Yes, as he swam down, there used to be a city in that cave, a city that was exposed to the sky.
Yes. This is one of the reasons that I sought this place. I thought this place existed. But
Well, it does. And I whip out my notebook and I start showing the little drawings I did. And
they point out towards the life dome, as they say, you start pulling at your book, and when I found this oasis, I was seeking this city and only found the oasis nearby.
And that's interesting. I wonder what covered it. Anywho, I found a museum at the bottom. And in the museum and I'll just flip to the drawing of the Jewel of Three Prayers, and I would say, was this artifact. Well, kind of. I was running out of... I did lay eyes on it. I was running out of breath. I managed to free it from under the head of a statue of, I believe, the Archheart.
Not the Archheart. The champion of.
Ah. Okay. So I managed... Sorry, go ahead.
Their name was Alexian.
That's a wonderful name. I managed to free it from Alexian, and then I started drowning. And then a human-like creature appeared, with rubies growing out of its skin and a almost Glasgow way.
Rubies.
And then it grabbed the Jewel of Three Prayers and left. I believe that is the presence you sensed down there.
No. You say rubies. Did you have a source of light in this place?
Just dark vision.
You cannot normally determine between an emerald and a ruby in the dark. Yes?
Most people can't. I'd like to think I am fairly decent at identifying jewels.
Did you see color in the dark?
I did not see color, no.
You did see color.
I did see color.
Yes. Sorry.
I did see color.
DM reminding you, you did in fact.
Thank you. Thank you for telling the colorblind man he's okay.
You're okay.
No, I'm picking.
Welcome.
Yes, I did. They were, in fact, red stones. Looked to be rubies.
See, in the dark, most stones look the same for most people who do not have eyes to see perfectly. The problem there part of the reason I had sought this old city are rumors of a curse. Curse that had befallen these people. They had found a gem, not the Jewel of Three Prayers, mind you. They had found a gem source, a gem vein, that when the people handled this gem, it seemed to seep into their skin, into their bones. They became...
I believe that is what happened to that creature.
As the stories were found to me, the gem, when pulled into your body, begins to integrate. It integrates you and others affected by it. Makes them conscious of each other. Sometimes at certain points of infection connected to each other. And then brought to madness. I had heard that it was was the kind of madness, kinds of change that makes one terribly violent.
Should be back
We
up
need
again.
to pray to the tech gods.
Prey on the pet gods. Got it.
I think I'm seeing us back up.
Yeah, no,
Maybe.
we should be
Okay.
now.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Sacrifice
OBS
all the things we need to.
update is not working good today.
Well, once I find a stable version of OBS and they insist on updating, I'm like, nah, not today, baby.
Yeah.
I wait until I hear that the newest version is actually stable.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be like that until we're here.
All right, OBS. Are you going to be with us today? We'll even talk good about you and your dad.
I won't sleep with him.
Hold out. Hold
No,
out.
no,
for
don't.
the stream. Hold
I'll
out.
say, yeah, don't promise him things that we want. Maybe that's part of it. Anyways, so.
No,
So,
the Twitch page
this-
crashed. That was interesting.
This infection, as it was found to be by me in my research many hundreds of years ago. One of the things that it helped was the ability to breathe underwater. The entirety of the city decided that it would be more secure underwater. Those that did not want to be a part of that kind of society were encouraged elsewhere. Those who did not want to be blessed by this new blessing, they saw it, were encouraged to go elsewhere. And then one day, responses from the city stopped coming. The city itself lost. Someone had gone so far as to try to erase it. Its name I could not find, but only that it existed, and it was in this area.
I'll flip over to the name, or to the writing section, the symbol section, say, maybe any of these symbols would be helpful. I know I think it's Proto-Marquesian, because there are Dwarven connections in there.
There are... You have seen this. You saw this.
Yes, I wrote this all down after going down there. I tried very hard to take very detailed notes, hence why I scratched behind Glorious's ears, hence why I was writing in here, writing.
This... And there's actual, like, where their face normally has been keeping calm, and even with the stress of hearing the Whispered One mentioned, kept calm, now breaking into genuine smiles, genuine excitement. You are this is what you saw.
Yes, actually, and I will flip through like about 10 or so pages. These are all my notes. I can translate them so they're in languages that are readable and not my
How familiar
scribble.
are you with the time before the gods left Exandria?
That's a fantastic question.
Before the divergence, before the calamity?
So I know technically, like, I grew up outside of the material plane. Though he does have a lot in intelligence. Would he have researched all that stuff?
Are you proficient in history?
Should be. Let me check.
In that case, roll a history check about it.
Yes, I'm proficient in history.
Then roll a history check about it. That does indicate a certain amount of nerdery the last, 20 years that you've been on the material plane.
I'm a big ass nerd.
Such a fucking nerd. It especially underscores why, when you come across certain vestiges and things that they've kind of pinged on your DAR as to, like, the power in them. And so, as they go to start talking about some things, some of this stuff you really do kind of grasp. And in the times before, even before my time, there were cities, entire cities, bigger than this, that flew above, rode the ley lines of Exandria.
Yeah,
Beautiful, high arcana places. One such place, more famous in the world because its remains still remain on the surface. Aor. You know Aor to be up in the islands of Isilcross, north of Wildmount, spread across several islands up there. The ruins are spread across several islands.
Yeah.
This, though, this is Aorian glyphs. And if this is a glyph down below, that this plateau here may be the place that Aor was pulled from. These flying cities that did not just material, just gather dirt and enchant the dirt. No, they took mountains. And they cleaved the mountains and reversed them. Made plateaus, made cities out of these.
And that would
And Aor died, it seems.
That would make sense with the concentration of brimstone here.
Yes, yes. And there's just this moment of, oh. Indeed, this will be a thing to pass on to the scholars. No, first. Dangerous. Alexian was blessed, not merely of one god, but of three. This jewel that you found, this artifact, still charged, it seems, with its energies.
Did he accept the curse?
If this is what you saw, if this face, this crystallines is what you saw.
It looked a lot like the statue of who you say is Alexian.
And they hold up their hand in the air and pull a minor illusion into being that looks like a piece of paper with a sketch drawing very similar to the one that you saw, to the face that you saw. Not precise. They didn't have a precise, but
flip over to my sketch of him and just be like, yeah.
Looks a little less well than perhaps he once did. When one contains powers of gods, much less three, there is a likelihood it has enhanced his ability to survive. If he is infected with this red crystal, I hesitate to call it ruby because it was organic above that of mere ruby. If this infection is in him, his mind could be very, very wronged. I am The idea of him surviving these 1,000 or more years, that is one thing, but now this infection, it would only be a shell of the hero of old.
A shell that now has the gift that, the blessing that his original host had.
Whether that is good or bad, I am scared to find. You all said that with your you all said that this was I suppose now that it has been awoken in the way that it was, that your hand was able to reach out. There is... I do not know what we would have found if we found it without this. I will call it help. I do not know if or how we would have found him, but now knowing that this hand has pushed energy in this, it is only bad. I do have to ask. I do have to ask for help. Yours. You all seem capable. You say there are more of you.
Yes, our other half is currently hunting worms in the desert.
This is deeply inadvisable, but you all look like very dangerous people.
You should meet one of them.
Yeah, if you knew the person who was hunting the worms, you'd feel bad for the worms.
He would, if he were to sit in your throne back there, he would fill it out.
I would like to meet this man.
I think Dante will add, I'm actually kind of jealous that I couldn't go with them. That's how good they are at their job.
Goodness. You all speak so very highly of this being. I will very much want to meet them.
And it is not just him, his cousin is there as well, phenomenal healer. Another monk is there with them, and a cat that you will meet, but you may never see.
That is very interesting.
That's an adorable way to put that.
For a moment, I thought merely this one friend was out in the desert hunting worms. Now I feel less nervous for his health. But when I became aware of this new cistern, this new cave, the reason that I would have become aware of it. As you have all seen, I have a certain there's a swipe of their clothing as they turn and step outwards, and as they step outwards, fully extend back out into their draconic form. You have all seen me as I truly am. And so I do not mind telling you that my awareness of water, particularly water that I have been around for some time, is extraordinary. I did not sense this water before the earthquake that caused all of that. business down there. That means that it has connected to water that I am aware of. Somewhere beyond, in the lower recesses, other recesses of this place, something has given way into the main water supply. That place, having this infection in it, I do not know whether or not there is danger to being connected to that water. If this could be seen to by people who are capable of repelling that kind of danger. Not to speak ill of those under my care and protection in the chateau. Unfortunately, they think themselves powerful enough to do such things. Many of them have not been engaged in true and terrible combat. They think they would be prepared and then they would be slaughtered. And so I ask that perhaps those that would be capable would see to this personally.
I would beam into everyone's head. You guys think y'all want to fight an underwater infected city? Or at least one person in it?
I'm up for a fight.
Akira is going to say through the link, of course. Why is it never, bandits on the beach? Why is it always in the worst places?
Dante's gonna add, I mean, you don't have to worry about me being in the water because, the whole breathing thing, but I kind of worry about you guys. How are you guys gonna deal with that?
5 minutes at a time.
Just 5 minutes, huh?
Yeah, we need to, not all of us can survive. 5 minutes at a time, yes, but we're talking about diving into a city. We're gonna need a way to breathe underwater and...
You all look nervous.
Oh,
What would you need?
I guess I should
we need to
explain.
breathe underwater, sir.
And not through that curse.
This is a service that can be provided 24 hours at a time if necessary.
Then we're in.
I think we are in. We are more than willing to
Unless
tackle this.
I believe I must ponder a moment. Your dungeon master must ponder a moment as well.
And I have a question after he ponders.
Brandor, to cover for the DM pondering, will speak into the telepathic link again. Should we ask for a second audience after the rest of us are here, or?
That might be best because, well, they did say they wanted to meet the rest of us, so it might.
How many is your company?
9? Question mark.
I think it is 9. Am
Yeah.
I leaving somebody out? Or because Glorious isn't going underwater with us.
No, Glorious is not going underwater with us.
Yeah, so it's 9 of us.
I'm happy to go underwater, just saying. If I'd known there was water, I'd have been in it, so.
I would answer 9, possibly 10, depending on one of our compatriots who is rather against going into dangerous situations.
10 minus 1, pointing towards Brandor, who is very obviously an aquatically inclined person.
Though if it comes to breathing, it might be 8.
8.
If that's what you're asking for.
that was.
Yes.
We have at our disposal, at the Life Dome, those that must tend to it on the inside. Not all of them are so naturally gifted as some of yours. And so we do produce for them caps, these somewhat stretchy fabric caps. They adhere to your head, and then when you submerge them in water, you can pull it around your face, and they will inflate and have breathable air within just around your headspace. And tighten up right around the neck area to make sure it is sealed.
Ignore that. Sorry.
You and I had the same thought, man. I think.
They, when inflated, they become clear.
That actually would be exceptionally helpful for the 8 of us that aren't so inclined towards underwater breathing.
Are you going to be back aboard your ship tonight? I can have 8 of them brought over from the Life Dome.
Yes, we will be aboard our ship tonight.
You can disperse them amongst your people.
I think at this point, Dante's gonna pipe up and say, so those of us not wearing this breathing apparatus, how do we go about getting around potentially infected people that we find there? Obviously, we've only seen one, but there's no guarantee that that's the only one.
There is no guarantee of that.
Damn.
That I do not know. In my understanding, and they begin to morph and shrink back down. Their clothes reimagining onto their body. I do not know, but my suspicions are that anyone you encounter below who is infected should be treated as if hostile, especially if they have been gone this long.
I'd keep that in mind.
I would agree with you on that. Could I ask something of you?
Ask.
On our work down there, if I write down, would you happen to be able to read the Aeorian that I wrote down?
Great deeds of the heroes. Jewel of 3 prayers. Municipal station. Alexian exhibit. The great champion Alexian. You were very thorough. You must have a very strong mind.
Yes, that's my notebook for this 3 to 4 week span. And I'll copy all the notes for you, of course. Would you be able to teach Aeorian?
You are showing me them. I will remember.
Mine like a steel trap.
But
Illegal in 38 states.
Would you be able to teach Aeorian?
It is a root of many languages. You did identify several that it pulls from, or that are pulled from it, rather. For anyone? No. For someone who can appreciate language such as this, I suspect.
I would appreciate that. For context, I'm a crafter, and I find a lot of rune work
I
to
see.
be.
I see. And they point directly towards your ring. I see that you are a very accomplished one.
I try. I think I might be able to build some very unique enchantments with Aeorian.
Ooh.
I have a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and I'm happy.
PB&J, yeah.
It's the simple things in life you treasure, really.
Yeah.
But it is something that would take a significant amount of your time, but if you are willing to put the time in, there's still much to learn about their culture, about their history. Much of what is known is tragic. They saw, well, the city of Aeor.
Ren, if I may, I am relatively new to the workings of nobility, but I think I would be remiss in my duties to House d'Abertoire if I did not schedule, after all of this is done, a meeting between yourself and my husband to maybe establish more trade relations and other opportunities between House d'Abertoire, which is expanding its international influence.
This is the entity. This is the entity that purchased your boat. This d'Abertoire.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be my husband.
Oh, well, I meant the d'Abertoire house as an entity. Not specifically your husband, but yes. If
Did the d'Abertoires buy it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It was bought as a business expense.
I thought we spent our 80.
Well, you did. You spent your own 80 grand on it.
Yeah.
Or 70 grand.
70. Yeah, 70.
You spent your own 70 grand on it.
It's registered with the d'Abertoire. So
it's registered
to the d'Abertoire manor.
Yes, the d'Abertoire exchange as an exchange.
I would be remiss in my duties to not suggest that once this is all done, we discuss business.
There will be a great deal of business. There is currently a great deal of business to be had with Ank'Harel and the Menagerie Coast. We have not had the opportunity to expand Skyport operations that far south, that far east. If the Menagerie Coast were to be able to get a second Skyport before even the Empire were able to get its first, well, that would put the Menagerie Coast, the Clovis Concord, at a significant advantage. Do you not think?
As a new resident to the Menagerie Coast, I would like to see my new home afforded any advantage it can get, as well as provide for the people. So I think we
Perhaps.
have much to discuss.
Perhaps
in the
this is a thing. Perhaps this is a thing that could be expedited through the attention of the Elsfarine Union. If things were able to be smoothed. I worry now, every moment, that hole is open and that infection sits or spreads. I worry.
You have my word as a debattoir and a Twilight Cleric of Cord. We will see that any disturbance down there is put to rest.
I do take it as a kindness.
And
your kindness will be repaid in kind.
and
Service to my people and service to yours.
you have my word as to the Mother Gith and to Mordrin that I will give the same attention as my sibling here.
Sibling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of adopted Akira from,
This makes more sense.
or my siblings and I adopted Akira from Akira's father. Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably the weirdest child kidnapping story you'll ever hear. But
I will perhaps like to enjoy it over a dinner with the Baron's debattoir.
you shall have it, sir.
Please, Sovereign.
Sovereign.
We do not identify this way.
My apologies. I am still learning how much this works.
That is okay. It is easy to be mistaken for truly either gender. I prefer this state as it does keep people confused.
As one who also keeps people confused sometimes, I understand.
Indeed. But thank you.
It has been a pleasure to share information. Unfortunately, not all the information was pleasant, but
Do you require escorts for your if you are to do this service for me, protection for your security of this hand?
I don't see where having a few extra guards could hurt. And Akira will turn around and look for confirmation from everyone else about that. They don't want to kind of unilaterally decision, but they're kind of agreeing, but at the same time with questioning eyes towards the rest of the party for confirmation.
Yes, if you want to send a few to protect a hand at the Calliope, we would most greatly appreciate that.
I will.
No objections from Brandor.
I will assign 3 of my best, as it is a boat, 3 of my best close quarters defenders. They will be able to shore up any other defenses you have. They will not be informed as to the direct nature of the job, only that it is the protection of extraordinarily and important to me cargo. This will, this will ensure the secrecy of your mission and also the dedication of theirs.
And thank you for the discretion in that.
Absolutely. If you are willing to admit to me that you have a hand of the Whispered One.
Yeah,
it is the very most least I could do.
Thank you.
Too many.
Thank you, Sovereign.
Too many brought to the attention would draw too much attention. 3, and those 3 in a tight quarters of a boat. If the boat itself is not fireballed from underneath and all things lost, they should be able to hold their own.
Of course. And if they even want to be the ones delivering the breathing apparatuses.
This is a great idea. So
we will meet with your guard, get the breathing apparatuses, get the rest of our crew together, have you meet them before we all head down, and we'll begin our investigation from there.
Indeed. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for both the good and the bad of this news. I
You
will
are
keep
very
things
welcome,
moving.
Sovereign. We are more than happy to help.
And as you do have the one that can leave out the window, but not the other. They turn towards the Brandor. Have you decided what your fun beast of burden, your celestial beast of burden is?
I think
Brandor had to BRB.
That I had muted.
Ah.
I haven't decided. I'm gonna play around with like searching various books and find something really fun.
That's okay. So, you don't have to pick a stat block. There is a stat block already in Find Steed, Otherworldly Steed, and then
So I just have to find a picture.
Yeah, you just decide what it looks like, what it is. But whatever it is, Jamon
It'll be pretty and shiny.
walks over to it, and I cannot ensure this for a terribly long amount of time, but for 10 minutes. They blow, they inhale kind of from their hand a conjuring of magic, and then blow out, and wings form around the shoulders of this beast, and that's why
They're letting us fly out the window.
That's why you can leave this way. I will ensure that those whom bear the insignia of the light, gesturing towards whatever insignia y'all actually have on your green armors, your green cloaks, all the cool shit y'all have.
That's a fantastic question.
Those that are of the Emerald Light are to be allowed and unharassed within the palace. I only ask that you send to check in. Is this in the capabilities of your fellowship?
Akira hands him one of the 2 sending stones that they have. We can definitely send updates.
In which case, I will accept. And they tuck it into the pocket of their pants. I will keep it close, eagerly.
As we prepare to leave, Akira isn't going to ride on Glorious. They are going to wait and kind of linger until everyone else is out the window, and then they're going to leave in another way.
Brandor is the first to get on that flying horse, or whatever my steed is, and just fly.
Airdrin, I guess I'll take Dante with me then.
I mean, you totally can, or Dante could just climb down the castle. There's also that.
You can also ride with Brandor and on his shiny new flying thing.
Hey,
Come on.
I think we rode in together.
Yeah, you rode in together. You ride out together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Glorious a hello, but thank you.
Yeah.
You go.
Yeah, we'll launch off. Before launching off, be like, Glorious, I think this may be the only time we get to fly out of a castle like this. Let's enjoy it.
Aw.
Castle, good.
Aw.
So, as everyone flies out, Akira is going to look at the Sovereign. I thank you for your respect and thank you for your allowing us to solve this matter. And as Akira walks towards the window, they're going to shift to battleware, sprout the wings, and like fall backwards, and then take off after Eredrin.
Aura Farmer.
Indeed. Very much taking after the Sovereign in the way the Sovereign took to flight before, stepping back, dropping wings.
Oh yeah, and
Catching
they're definitely dragon shaped wings.
As your bright dragon wings take over, y'all taking off, getting ready. You do see in the I know my directions. That way's east, that way's west. Off in the west southwest, coming somewhat down off this tower, you do see some clouds gathered, some lightning popping off in the very far distance, probably hundreds of miles away. Brum, brum, brum. Speaking of, if we can summon the troops, pardon the rest of you who can be pardoned.
All right, gang. Don't get into too much trouble without the rest of us.
Oh,
We managed to not cause an international incident. You can do the same.
No promises.
Don't. You can't tell them what to do.
I can't because they're not here. So I can't. I literally can't tell them what to do. They're not. Well, Teddy's here, but Teddy doesn't listen to me anyway.
You're not my real dad.
I'll hop in their chat and summon them. Much love. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Check out the TikTok, Patreon, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Blue Sky, Linktree, Patreon, all the good things. Yeah.
Black Lives Matter. Trans rights are human rights. I'm gonna go enjoy this as a fan. Peace.
We love that for you.
The Twitch I go.
As our camera pans from Ank'Harel across the Rumadan Desert,
I'm gonna go
over rocky terrain, smooth sands.
Ooh, 20 minutes of combat. Here we go.
Well, no, we got an hour and 20 minutes. Come on now. But zooming across the desert to Oladon, Storm, Shadow, and Nock, out in the far reaches of the Rumadam, bordering the Hellcatch Valley, a truly barren place to be. You all seeing this desert around you, your friends having disappeared, your friendly boat pulling away as y'all float to the ground. It is not but desert all around you. What do you do?
Right. We fucking ready for some worms, boys?
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, Nock
good.
is in full, just Nock form, standard Nock Prime, and we'll just say, right, let's see what we have out here and be done.
Right. So who knows how to track down wormies that we can't see?
I assumed you did, or anyone here.
Shadow's just gonna give a couple pats to the top Storm's head. I have a feeling this one might know.
No clue, but we can wing it.
Damn.
Well, we always wing it. We'll be great. All right, so if we start
Imagine
that way, well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we start headed that way towards Uncle Rel, and I mean, like I said last time, I found him in my sleep. So like we were literally just sleeping, and they came up. So you know, I imagine we just start making our way towards town. Maybe stomp real loud. Maybe they'll hear that, and wait till nightfall.
I'm not going to lie. I thought you were going to suggest we go to sleep.
No, it's too hot to sleep right now. We have to wait till it gets dark.
I would imagine, yes. If I tried to sleep, I mean, I would probably pass away very quickly.
well, same. I got fur. I don't know about you guys handle it, but me and Shadow are fucked.
I'm not enjoying it at all.
Now that you are not traveling at a skyship's pace of constant wind wicking at your fur, your skin, it is oppressively hot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like adjust my robe and tie it around my head, like like how you tie a t-shirt around your head, like.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that, and just be like, holy shit, it's on.
Yeah, I'll be using my flying broom and just be like about 20 feet off the ground, just above the group.
Up there.
Yeah, just floating along.
Oh, is that Micah's flying broom?
Okay.
Or did you have your own broom?
Okay.
Makutone did it.
Oh, it was that one. Okay.
I still have Helena's robes in my inventory. The hag that we killed.
It's true.
That was so long ago. I'm still carrying her clothes around. Let's see. I have
right.
You could if you can ball that up into a less than 1 foot cubic space, I can cool that, and we can use those rags as like little turbans.
Mm-hmm.
It lasts for an hour.
I don't know how big her robes are, but I mean maybe.
Oh, you could use my fucking robe too. Like you can use whatever, dude. Whatever it takes.
But I can prestidigitate to chill something. Not by much, but I can make it a little chilly.
Something.
I'm gonna activate my shift weave, and I'm gonna go down to my swimming trunks for right now. I'm hot.
The beacons of Gondor are lit. You went to Nock Prime, so now the beacons of Gondor are lit.
Yeah,
you are just
Gondor
this bright alabaster, alabaster man.
I'll
At least I'm slightly blue-gray, I don't reflect as bad. But
it's true, you do absorb heat a little. You're used to having to absorb heat from wherever you are in the cold places. Sunshine.
I'd be less hot than they would.
Technically, yeah, you're reflective, really.
Basically a mirror.
You're making it hotter for everybody else around you.
Right. Yeah, Gondor calls for aid. I didn't stutter, did I?
Gondor calls for aid. Will Rohan answer? Rohan's really too hot right now. You need to chill out.
Yeah. Baby,
I am going to cast Frostbite on this t-shirt on my head too. Because I do have not like attacking frostbite, but just just freeze it over.
Well,
Anyone else would have been a complete call.
Here's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna cast Control Weather from the belt.
Really?
Yes.
That might make the wormies come out in the rain. Things come up.
Yeah.
How the worms party when it rains.
Yeah.
The worms
you channel the magic from the belt.
Yeah.
And
expend it. There we go.
As it sparks
in 5 miles.
Please.
Holy shit.
You have a 5 mile radius on that thing?
Sorry, Jeremy.
I'll say, please take this opportunity to hit the unattune button.
Oh?
As you conjure that, you try to conjure that energy, and you feel it spark as if it were beginning to work, and then
I don't like that.
Almost like you're the energy from it leaves your bones, leaves your muscles.
This is from your belt, right?
It's suddenly quiet. That usual connection stopped for some reason.
Cool. Awesome.
So, I would just see the belt has disappeared.
It didn't disappear. It loosened a little bit on his hips.
Oh, so the belt itself wasn't consumed, but the energy, the connection has left. Ugh. No bueno.
That is an oddity.
Told you.
Is it a like the magical? Like, could I quickly do my Furbolg detect magic to see if it's still sparkly? Like, just to see if it's still.
You focusing in your detect magic, you focus in on it. There is magic within this belt. It is still very magical.
Okay, so I was thinking, plan of action of finding wormies is we make a lot of noise, I guess, and draw them to us instead of looking for them. Maybe. Does that sound like a plan?
So with weather changes, is it raining now?
That's the thing. The weather is not changing.
Oh, so it didn't even take effect. Oh no. I thought it just Sorry, that was my misunderstanding. I thought that the belt had like the energy, like magical energy unattuned from him, but the spell actually still cast. Never mind. Guess I was incorrect, mundo.
Blistering sunshine.
It is blistering sunshine.
I'm actually going to sit crisscross applesauce real quick. I'm going to begin meditating. Okay. I'm going to reach out to Ioun.
All right. Taking a moment in the sun to reach out to Ioun. What are you pondering upon?
Just wanting to kind of reach out and connect and see if there was any kind of assistance she'd be able to give in our quest here. We're trying to I'm gonna be 100% honest. I forgot why we're killing worms. Is it because we're collecting their skin? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Ink, venom, all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can get off them.
Getting supplies off them, essentially. Yeah. Adventure supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would reach out to Ioun and just see if there's any kind of basically just meditation, try and reach out and connect to see if there's any kind of answer she could provide to where we should go in this area to assist in our goal, our mission.
All right.
I'm trying to do more monk stuff, okay?
In that, yes, and very particular monk you are. Connecting, trying to kind of connect with the earth. You now more in tune with the elements than you ever really were before. Go ahead and make a religion check as part of that.
A religion check?
Guidance. No,
that's nice. Yeah, no, totally. Like he's very obviously like sitting down, getting himself set up to ponder.
It's gonna be a 21.
Check a D4 on it. 1d4. Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be +3, so that's gonna be a 24 on the board.
Hell yeah!
It's a natural 24.
That is a natural 24. Everyone can see. while you are settling in, pondering out to the land, calling for knowledge from she whom you most venerate, the knowing mentor. Out in this desert around you, Oladon, you actually see you see a couple of things. The other reason that you had come out here, in fact, was to look for things that you might be able to become.
Mm-hmm.
First,
connected with the desert, you know.
I'm assuming a worm is not on that list, but that'd be really cool.
First and most easy of things that you see while while you're keeping eyes out, you see a pack of very large hyena.
Sick.
You can add a giant hyena to your list of switchable.
Chilling out here in the desert.
While those hyena are running, very abruptly out of the sands, a scorpion tail lashes out at them, jumps out and starts snapping around, its claws tearing at them, a couple of them turning to try and fight it off, but one of them gets just grabbed, stung, broken, and poisoned to just this immediate death. The others start swarming around it, trying to bite at it, trying to pierce its hide, but it just kind of thwaps at them with its tail to try and basically it got what it wanted. It got one of them, and it then tries to start scurrying away, whipping its tail back. The hyena's still trying to get around it, but then as it starts to retreat, two more come from a cave and start snapping their claws, chittering very quickly towards them, and the hyenas fucking realize that they're about to get got, and the other 5 of them just scatter. And these other 2 scorpions, following their somewhat wounded ally, one of them grabs at the neck where one of the claws pinched, grabs it, rips it off. Another one grabbing it, a couple of the legs, ripping the legs off them, kind of looking like, all right, you've had enough, snapping back at it, I'm the one that caught it. You can kind of, you can tell beastly behavior. Mm-hmm. But giant scorpion, I believe, is yet another thing that you can turn into.
Yeah, boy.
Looky there.
I could turn into a little one already, but that's just even better.
yeah, no, this is CR3, baby.
That's a big boy.
Keeping more eyes around as Nock does this ritual. There are a few things kind of skittering around, moving about, and were you not so very attentive, you might have missed.
Passive perception 33, boys.
Yeah. You might have missed the whipping around of seems to be this huge snake. You're not sure if it's venomous or not from a distance. Maybe it doesn't even need it, as it too laying still until some smaller prey comes by, and then it snaps out. Looks like it grabs on to one of these smaller beasts, grabs onto it, wraps around it, and then just chomps down on the head. It's chomping again and again until it stops fighting. Kind of using then, as the thing has stopped fighting, kind of doing the snake thing and just consuming it whole. The word reads Emphas Bana, but I'll make sure to actually link it right here if I can. Will it let me?
Multi-attack.
Oh, okay.
But I can see what it is. It says.
That's the word. Yeah, Emphas Bana right there. That's the one to look up. Also, CR3.
Holy shit, that's a fucking huge beast. Is it the huge one or is it the medium?
It's the huge one.
The huge.
Huge one.
That's a huge bitch.
That's also huge. That's a huge bitch. You said what you said. I've heard that a number of times in my life. I never wonder why.
The desert is pretty brutal.
Yes, indeed. The last of things you notice is, while most things here in the desert do not waste, sometimes there are leftovers. And you see a flock of vultures. Big vultures. Giant, one might call them.
My goodness.
And you are able to pull the form of some giant vultures as they circle around a kill of some of these other things that are hunting on the ground, waiting for their moment to be able to glide down, start eating their own, leftovers. Scavenging the way vultures are wont to do.
Otto's just staring at everything, the landscape, no matter how barren or rocky terrain, whatever's around us. And all he's thinking to himself is, that's brutal. Holy shit. This is nothing like where I'm from. Oh my god.
This is very nice.
I mean, funny enough, it really is exactly where you're from. The shapes are different. The animals are differently configured. But the desert itself is a wild place. It is just as wild as a forest, as a grassland. Life finds ways to live, even in this oppressive, inhospitable environment.
Well, shit. And then I'm gonna look at Nock. Well, look up at Shadow on his broom first, see if he's okay. Look down at Nock, just see if he's sweating or anything. I'm gonna cast Frostbite on my hands and just hover it over his head, just to make sure he's staying cool. While he's sitting stationary, meditating. Just gotta keep my man cold. Yeah.
Look at you.
Make sure you don't, suddenly just get sunstroked, because you kind of reflect the sun,
Yes.
Man, OBS really
just close my eyes,
like
trying not to get flashbanged.
Yeah.
Man, OBS hates me. It says it's crashed, but it hasn't done it yet, so I'm just gonna ride it while it sits there.
Yeah, don't hit the command.
We've done this before.
Yeah,
we can do it again.
I know.
It's like the.
We wrote it for an hour that time.
Yeah.
It's like that, like the old rule of cartoons. You don't actually start falling till you look down.
Exactly. If I don't touch it and don't acknowledge, it with my mouse, it should stay put.
You're not there. You're not there. You're not real. That motherfucker back there is not real.
But, guys, if it would be a bit easier, I could turn into something big we could fly on together and kind of scope out. a larger bit of terrain. But I know the wormies are underground, I think.
I'm
Because,
pretty sure we need to be making some noise. That's your guys' job.
good.
I'm up here.
Yeah, I guess so. You know, man, like, sometimes I blink and you vanish, it just scares me. Can't lie.
Yeah.
But I was thinking we could get a little bit of cloud cover too. Because I can always make a little bit of lightning. You know, I don't make a lot of noise, right? Just like, yeah. No, thunder's the thing that makes noise.
Yeah.
Oh, well, lightning works. It'll hit the sand. It'll make some bars. Cool.
We'll make some glass. There you go.
You do know it does make thunder when that lightning hits. It might not be thunder damage in the classical term of thunder damage, but it sure does.
Makes it noise. Yeah.
But as Nock is pondering, the focus and then the kind of fading away of the rest of the world as you go deeper into your mind and focus and start to first ignore the sun and become one with the wind, feeling the ground around you, kind of disappearing into all of that. You feel as if perhaps there are simply answerable questions that you can ask. Maybe 3.
In that case, in my mind's eye, I would be looking for, I'm not sure what exactly I'd be seeing in my mental.
Right now, it's so young, so angry. Damn that rap music.
Should be going.
From something?
Yes, it's from Dr. Dolittle.
Oh, it is. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. No, that's like one of the only things I remember about that whole movie.
That movie feels like a fever dream, honestly.
Oh yeah, no, it really is.
All right, we're back.
I don't think I've seen it in years, but
It's
yeah.
Eagle.
All right, we're back.
We're back. All right. So reaching. It's not that you're in another place. It's more so that you're in the same place. You just are so aware of the ground and the wind and everything around you that it's almost like you're not even aware of your body and more are aware of just everything else around you and probably at least a couple 100 feet.
Yeah. So I'd be reaching out and in that, as you said, I get the sensation of or the idea that I probably can ask 3 questions. I would first off just reach out and say, it has been some time since we've last talked, but I wanted to ask you, out here on my mission, we just are looking to gather supplies for our adventures, create some items. If you could please point me in the correct direction of where we might find the worms.
And you feeling the wind as you feel it the storm had pointed you in a pretty direct line towards Ank'Harel.
Mm-hmm.
And the wind starts carrying that way, but just a little more northerly than east.
Okay.
It's probably about 20 degrees off from where you are, and
which can make a big difference.
Huge difference even over just a few miles. Yep. On whether you run into something or don't.
Hell, a 5-degree difference can make a huge difference in 20 miles.
Well, 2 degrees.
Yeah, let's get real. Yeah, so then kind of get an idea there, like, right. Any, he says, there's like, again, we'll come back in and say, I've asked this question to you multiple times, and I don't feel like I've had an answer yet. I don't know when you're actually going to answer. Why am I still here? I thought I accomplished what I needed to accomplish, and I thought I made amends where I needed, and my plan, my thought was that once that was done, I'd be away from here, so I couldn't cause any more trouble, and yet I'm still here. Full disclosure, I do not expect you to have an answer for this. I kind of like to throw curveballs at you sometimes.
The wind then swirling about you. You start to see little dust-ups of the dust swirling up and into images around you. Images of your friends. These people that have been helping you with what you're doing. First ones, obviously, Olo, Shadow, Storm, the ones right next to you, just the dust showing them, and then you see Dante, you see Micah, you see Luca, you see Akira, you see Brandor. And you feel the very soft voice whisper into your mind. Do you think so little of your possibilities?
And he sees this and kind of just gives a knowing nod, and then with his last response he'll say, I don't know where she went. I don't know where she ended up, but if you know who she's in the realm of, could you tell Lily I'm making amends and I'm taking care of her father?
She is blissfully unaware of the things that you or her father have done. That realm is far removed from this one. But I do say, blissfully unaware.
And with that, I will hand wave and try and break the incantation, break the.
Very very much as you hear that last unaware, the wind kind of picking back up into your ears, realizing that as Oladon, looking around at everything else, suddenly realizing that Knock, a small windstorm kind of started whipping around him. What was whispers to him are somewhere caught up in a dust storm immediately located around him, and then suddenly the dust storm pulls back, Knock becoming suddenly aware of noise, but that noise pulling up and away and dissipating this little bit of
I'll see
localized wind dispersed.
Yeah, as I come to out of the meditation, I see Olo and I say, I apologize. Did I disturb you with that? It was not my intention.
No, I didn't know you control sand. That's pretty cool.
I don't exactly control sand.
But you just did a thingy.
Not necessarily me, but regardless.
Oh, you. All right. I won't pry.
He looks over at Shadow and Storm and is like, and I point off towards Ankarel and I say, if that is Ankarel that way, and I will, not knowing the measurement, just kind of shifting my hand the way the feeling told me.
If it's that way, and then your thumb kind of extends right about where it needs to go, and then your finger follows.
If it's that way, and then about 20 degrees to the left, towards north, I say. That is where we are needing to go.
How did you know that?
I was told.
Do you do the magical calling thingy that everyone does? I really want to know how to do that.
I have a very special friend out there who looks out for me and looks out for many other people.
Well, that's cool.
Interesting.
See, everyone seems to have a best friend. Well, I got many, but you know what I mean.
So to say,
okay.
I think you're everyone's best friend.
Aww. His ears just start flapping like a cow, back and forth a bit. Thank you. It's getting really fucking hot. I'm gonna cast Frostbite again and try and make an ice cube in my hand, like a big one, like a giant, Olo hand-size ice cube, just like.
It definitely forms, but it is pulling from moisture in the air that is so very rare in this place, and so the frost blasts, but then the little crystals of ice left over on your hand is more like and then it just kind of melts right into your fur. You feeling just how iridescently warm you are in this place, absorbing so much sunshine.
Grim.
I'm actually going to what I'm going to do actually is do my I'm going to spend a focus point, key point, and I'm going to do my elemental thingamabob. At least because it lasts 10 minutes? Is that what it is?
Yeah. It lasts for 10 minutes when you throw focus. So
yeah. I'm gonna kick on my elemental focus and then
and you see again now it's a lot easier to kind of enjoy the subtleties of it, as it's this spark of fire and dust, right? He just kind of punches out into a stance, and these little veins of fire going kind of across the skin, not burning out of, but flowing with him, wind encompassing him, lifting him off the ground just a little bit. A little bit of the surrounding dust kind of getting caught up in it, not abrasing his skin, but just kind of flowing over it.
So you can control sand.
Well, no. With my recent training, I've been able to attune to the weather, and so I will activate, in this case, my the cold. So I guess let me ask you, just for flavor, what I would like to have is I have an aura of cold around me, where I'm just giving off cold.
Basically, as long as you are uncomfortably close to your compatriots, they can benefit from the wind buffeting around you, cooling the air just that much.
I basically walking AC. That's what my goal was, to be walking.
Right, you're getting on my back. That's what you're doing right now. You're a nice cold. Get on my back right now.
I'm an ice pack.
Yeah.
I'm just
Let's go.
clung on, not even trying, just hanging on without any effort.
I'll start walking in the general direction of what was it, Ankara, but to the north?
Yes, to the north.
Just a touch. Okay. Yeah, and I'll start walking. It's
Storm,
well, we may as well start going.
Storm, what are you doing with this revelation? That yes, they have found their own little bits of revelation. Yours a little more unfortunate than theirs. What are you to do with that?
Oh, when you were gone, I cast detect magic, and there's still magic in the thingy.
Cool. I follow them in the direction they're going.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah. So just heading off that 20 degrees off, whatever, the estimation.
As y'all persist through the sands, going through, go ahead and somebody lead a survival, somebody lead a perception. If there helps to be given one or the other, team up.
I'll do survival, if anyone wants to help.
Well, then I guess I'll do some perception.
Yeah, sort of say.
Yeah, you're higher up. Your eyeballs are better.
And then I'll tell you what. I will just throw a bardic inspiration. It's the last one I got for right now, but I will throw a bardic your way.
Thank you. Is that a D something? D6? Okay.
Yep.
So we're rolling these with advantage.
I'm only level 3 bard.
Okie doke. So it's a straight roll for the survival, but with the bardic. And can I stack guidance?
You can in fact stack guidance. That is
okay.
That is its purpose.
Okay, I'll stack guidance. I'll roll a thingy, and then. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 16, and then. So 16 plus d6. 1d6.
And 1d4.
That's 6. And 1d4.
Oh, it's so good. So
not bad.
A 28 and a 25. One shall call it quite good enough. As you continue through this, through the desert, the wild things about, some of them pay the slightest amount of mind to you, but as wild as they are, as juicy as you all might look, you are armed, very obviously. If not just your weapons, 2 out of the 3 of you are giants. Quite
I can honestly imagine if something looks at us, the storm will just flex and they flinch and then walk off. Fuck that.
Right, yeah, full on.
Not that way. Not that way.
Even unenhanced from the belt, he is still the strongest in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And this room is very large.
I sort of say it's a very large room, so that's a claim right there.
But as you continue being who you are, Shadow, you do see the... Oh, you're away. Hopefully here. You do see first and are able to point out a rock formation.
I have returned.
You have returned. Okay, you are the one that sees this rock formation first. It looks like any other little jutting of rocks at first, but then you notice that there are some more solid bridges between some of the rocks, and then even more complex, look like rope and stone bridges between some of the larger and higher points. Storm, when that gets pointed out to you, you actually feel a little bit of spark in the belt. Almost a pull in that direction.
Okay. I would try to reattune to Honor's Last Stand, see if I'm cut off from everything or just the girdle.
I'm taking a moment in the process. One of the great things that you will have figured out about these vestiges is when they are already familiar to you and know you, the process does only take about a minute to re-attune yourself. And
that's cool.
You already being judged worthy, shall we say, are able to connect to it, that connection to Bahamut. 1 minute, easy.
Okay. So using that to determine it's probably something between him and Cord at the moment, and at the moment he's in the desert, so it's not really, yeah, I don't know.
As that break not needing to take a terribly large amount of time, as you continue from that far away, you're able to identify something on that rock formation. Well, you were being guided towards worms. This looks like an enormous wolf, using the rock formation as gauge, the distance being, closer and closer. It's probably a huge black wolf walking across this mesa. comes out from between some of the rocks. Looks like it sees
a wolf at some point.
It sees these people on the horizon and howls out into the air first. And then it howls, its face pointed down towards the ground. And you actually feel, even from several hundred feet away, some light vibrations as humongous worm peels out of the ground, goes at least 20-30 feet before it dives into the other side, more worm coming from behind it as it dives below.
Ooh.
There might be a couple of nuggets left behind Olo, but we're not going to talk about that. It could be Nock. He's on my back. No, Olo definitely didn't shit himself seeing that thing. Holy fuck, that's big. Is that the one? Was it purple? Was that the
Find
thing?
them.
Ooh,
Yeah, those are the big ones.
Okay,
So,
are we ready? Shake it up.
I suppose.
Plan? Do you want me to be bait? I'd be bait. You guys.
I can get bigger, and then you can make me bigger, and then I can try and grab it and keep it above ground while we pummel it.
Sounds good. Okay, right. Let's go get his fucking attention, boys.
All right.
I think I've seen Olo.
So how far away is it?
Y'all are the better part of a football field and a half away. So, you know.
It's
Wait,
fine.
no, I forgot that's a long rest, and we haven't gotten a long rest. I can't become big yet.
It's fine. I can make you big. It's fine. I can make you bigger.
Right.
I have my hybrid transformation back, so I can do that, which makes me like 1.5 feet taller, and then you can enlarge me. So I'll do that.
All right, time to get fuzzy.
So that makes me like 20 feet tall.
Real.
That's still fucking big. That's still a giant.
With that, I'll say, are there any other preparations you'll want to do on your way up? You have quite a freedom. Let me make sure everything's set on my side to bring you over to the right side.
Okay. Just looking for all my shit. I really wanted to attune to the flail of Tiamat, but I'm not allowed.
Yeah, I think the only thing I could have possibly done.
It hasn't tried once to speak to you. That's all I'm saying. It hasn't tried once to speak to you.
Because it knows. It knows I'm a good boy.
Oh no, maybe it just doesn't speak.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Wink, hint.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyways.
I
But
don't
yeah.
know.
They're going like, "Are you sure you picked up the right thing? Like me? You really?
Are you sure about that?
I do have these potions that I've been holding on to for a while, like a long fucking while. I don't know if they're still good, and I'm gonna pull it out, and they probably look like brown goop at this point, but they are my potions of rage. They give me advantage for 1 hour on attack rolls using strength checks, strength saving throws, and they last for 1 hour. But they have a ridiculous side effect. What level of exhaustion?
Yeah, and then also you can't cast spells during that while you're raging. So
I don't know if it counts as rage. If it's actual rage, like I don't know if it's
What does it say on the tin?
It's a potion of Anki. This creature feels a surge of might. For 1 hour, the creature has advantage on attack rolls, using strength checks, and strength saving throws. When the effects end, the creature gains 1 level of exhaustion. So, surge of might? is that range?
Not from what I'm reading.
Well, you really haven't tested it since you brewed it.
No, I really
So there
haven't.
is only one way to find out.
I know. I'll do it in a bit. In a bit. I'm just saying. Like, I'm putting them on my side sash, ready to just quickly grab. Like taking them out of my bag, putting them on the side.
Indeed.
Okay. And then everything else is just stuff I could do instantaneously. So I'm fucking ready, boys.
All right. Well then, I guess we can bring you to within a significant enough distance of the outcropping. Let's fucking go.
Worms are monstrosities, right? These big ones?
Some of them, yes.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, what are the chances that I can speak wormy because I can speak to animals? But no, they're monsters. It's fine. Like,
They are.
just be like, hey, stop it! Stop it!
They are a different level.
Mm-hmm.
But do you have up your speak with animals?
It's always up.
That's right. You can do it whenever the fuck you want. I forget that.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, the thing that you are able to intuit from that first howl is danger. Stay away. But then the howl that followed, it had such a weird growl, extra howl to it that it kind of mussed up the translation. And it did sound more of a in the exhale.
More primal.
Oh, not even primal. Yeah, you have good insight.
I do.
More aberrant.
Ooh.
Eldritch.
Freaky. Okay. Yeah, my passive insight's 22, but that's freaky. That's pretty fucking weird. That's some alien shit.
It's not a wolf.
Well,
yeah,
you heard the wolf part of it.
Yeah.
The part of it that was wolf howled that this was danger and to stay away, and then something else took it over and howled at the ground.
Guys, there's something wrong with
the howl. something fucky about that yogurt, as some famous Welsh people have been want to say.
So maybe the wolf's cursed.
The wolf might be mayonnaise.
Or maybe it's a guardian.
Something fucky about that yogurt.
Well, bear form, get big, charge where they saw the worm to make some noise.
Well, let's
enlarge.
I guess I should actually put y'all on the board.
Okay, I'm taking that spell slot off of enlarge. There you go.
There we go. Bloop. All right, that will give you that 1 minute of extra large. Love that. Oh, you already got Doomer on the board. Thank you, Cap.
Oh my god, we're so dinky.
Yeah, wait until you see me.
Oh my god, Shadow!
Yeah, Shadow's barely here.
Shadow's a pixel.
Shadow's definitely here. All right, so these last things that y'all want to do before causing aggro. Basically, I'm gonna give y'all one free round before we roll initiative to hit each other with things, hit yourself with things, Storm,
Just reach over and punch Olo.
yeah, Storm, you would have because of the way rage works now, you would have very much been able to have generated your rage and been holding on to it, generated your bear form, and your bear form lasts like a whole fucking hour, right? Like
Yeah.
And did large. So you got 1 minute of being extra biggie bear boy. And
is there anything else? Shadow.
I'm assuming it's been way longer than 10 minutes since we were walking and everything.
It has.
Yeah, I figured. So I'm gonna recast
Hours.
my elemental, and I will. This time it will be a lightning.
All right.
And I
I'm gonna hit him with stuff, and I might make some glass in the process. You never know.
And yeah, Nock beginning to.
Desert lightning glasses is very valuable.
Yeah, beginning to lift off the ground these arcs of energy, missing you guys, if only barely, as he starts to lift off. I'll
singes one of Olo's eyebrows off, like just go.
Just barely not.
I can't remember. Had we figured out if I was proficient enough to be able to shoot my arrows, my bows and whatnot from the broom?
What bows?
Just like
Whose
shooting
bows?
my bow and arrow.
From the broom.
From the broom.
Oh, from the broom.
Yeah.
From the broom.
There might be a little bit of acrobatics involved. Wait, what's your minimum acrobatics?
1 billion.
Like the lowest I can roll would be a 25.
Yeah, so unfortunately for physics, you're better than physics. So able to not just like cross your ankles over each other, cross your feet and like dig them into the broom just a little bit as like from underneath, sitting akimbo on it and then just digging in for balance. Yes, we did determine that that is true. So you being able to fly is also a thing I need to put on there. There you are, able to fly.
Yeah, so as we go in and whatnot, I'll end up like slowly increasing my altitude, but staying with the group.
Indeed. All right, so as y'all go to kick off, go to start running forward, I'll just, if the group is staying together, I'll just move y'all just 60 feet further forward where it would generate initiative, as you are now in the danger zone.
Hell yeah, boys.
Now, we talked about it before because you sent me a message. Where does it say that I have a flight speed? Because
it is under one of your like it's like your 13th level feature.
Oh.
Your 13th level monk feature.
Oh, it's a monk. So it's not an elemental thing. It's a monk thing.
It's a when you generate your elemental fury, you then have a fly speed of your speed.
Oh, okay. So we couldn't find it last time, guys. I was like, I could have swore I had a flight speed. Couldn't find it. I was like, maybe I just thought it up. And then you showed me that picture, and I go, I knew I read it somewhere, but now I'm like, where is it again?
Yes, correct. You are not you are not on the bad drugs. You are on
Yes. Okay.
You're not on the bad drugs. You're on the good drugs.
And my speed is 60. Can you imagine something flying at you at 10 feet per second?
Yes.
Like a person.
Just
a person flying at you at 10 feet per second.
And if you dash, it's 20 feet per second. That's a lot of feet. Ask anyone. All right. So, Shadow, Storm, we got you. To
roll that initiative. Let me see. I had my character clicked, but I didn't actually hit the initiative. So now that's gonna be a 22.2.
Yeah, before me.
Hey, I mean, 10. I am a fast boy.
10. That's 29, 22, 22.
But you know what? Because I don't want to be the first one here in this to actually start something up, because I know I'm not gonna want to go and poke the bear. I'll swap spots with you there, Storm.
Whoever you want.
I'll swap spots with you there, Justice. In the initiative.
You want to go first?
Swap spots or just hold till after me?
No, he has
spots.
new alert. He has new alert. He can choose to swap with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
neat. I like that.
Yeah, I figure it'd
new-
be better to
new
have
alert
you
sucks,
in
dude.
the front
Do
line
your
because I
thing,
know
and
you're
then
gonna
I
go
will-
and make the
I
more
will be
noise.
right.
Yeah.
And then I can
And try to
follow up.
grab him and hold him above ground so that, you know,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
attempt to. No guarantee here, but
All right.
Yeah,
Well
whammy,
then.
whammy,
Well then, first thing is first.
yes.
First thing is Doomerin. Doomerin, who is going to be at round 2 of Enlarge. We'll just have E2 on you for now.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna charge forward.
Yeah, that's right. So to kick it off, as y'all are running forward, the wolf does step around this corner here, and as you start running forward, you hear it roar towards the ground again, and you do hear that the trembling, it is on its way back up from the deep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've got. Oh no, I don't have 65. I have 55 right now. Ignore that saying 80 feet. I'm just trying to move back
You okay?
10 feet. There we go.
Booyah. Rushing forward. You can burn another rage if you just want to go. You got to go fast.
I only have the one rage to have activated this.
Oh boy. All right.
So, yeah.
That's all right. Hey, if you're gonna save a rage for last, this is the time.
Yeah, we're coming fresh from the other fun, so
Yeah.
And I do have one of those potions if you need it. I know it's a bit of a risk, but they last
I do
now.
also have a filter of righteous anger as well, which will also impart memories of a past being upon me as well when I drink it. So
That's rough.
that'll
All
be interesting.
Oh goodness.
Rushing forward, you can tell as you rush forward, the trembling is getting stronger. You are definitely on an intercept course, or perhaps it is on an intercept course with you.
I will ready in action to either hold its jaws open or to grab it as it comes out nearby me.
Hook onto that boy. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm
right.
preparing for either it coming up directly underneath me to try to eat
You
me,
just fucking
so I'm
grab
getting
it,
ready
like,
to like grab the jaws, or alternatively it comes up near me, I'm just gonna try to grab onto it. Yeah.
For real.
Dude, that's
yeah.
such a t-shirt. Like the storm grabbing
right.
the jaws of a fucking worm. That's a t-shirt. Like
You're right.
that's metal as fuck.
So Storm charging forward. You do that, and actually that does remind me, that whole alert thing, there's a whole reason that
I'm not alert, but whatever the bonus effects of it are, that'd be good to know.
the other creature, the wolf there, is unfortunately for everyone.
No. Does it just dart?
Oh no. I just realized that it could swap its initiative with the worm. The worm was really low, and so we're just gonna reverse that because it can, it will.
Yeah, you silly little thing. You're over here like, nah, I wanted to go sooner.
Well, yeah, and Storm from over here in the direction of what looks like, in the shade there, some water still remains in the shadow of this place. You getting close now, you actually see some of the stonework along the parapets of up here and over here. There are markings of clouds, of storms. Your belt sparking more. But on that as you notice that the rumbling of sand starting well back here, not becoming fully known until it is, of course, springing up around you.
Oh gosh!
And this one, as it appears, just to pull back from real time, you were used to the idea of teeth, of just regular old maw jaws to hold this thing. As it comes up underneath you, start riding it up, because it sure is trying to attack you. But
it's a graboid.
But rather than merely just teeth, the teeth almost seem hot, like almost molten, and then also these tendrils coming out from it, extraordinarily welcoming this meal that has set itself into its space. So having to hold back not merely a maw but a whole fucking problem. Let's go, athletics. You won't be able to restrain this one, but you will, however, be able to, well, at least restrain as far as like making its speed 0. You might be able to restrain its jaw and possibly give it disadvantage on the advantage that it had to attack.
Here we go.
Possibly lingering disadvantage. All right.
22.
22. This is a big old boy. And so we'll have advantage, but he does not have proficiency, so it's just his regular being a +8 strong. It's fucking good, but it's not fucking enough versus the storm as it erupts out and then tries to clamp down around the storm. You y'all who are riding the lightning with the storm see him get lifted up in the jaw, in the maw of this thing, and him just going full spread out, shield off to one side, other arm out to the other, just holding on. Or are you holding one of your weapons?
I have not yet drawn a weapon.
Okay, then yes, grabbing onto one of the, or like two of these giant tentacles, just grabbing them with his huge fucking palm, and just holding a couple of them off, holding several others off, like standing against this thing. Perhaps not having the most intelligence to just relax and he'll fall into your jaw. No, that's not how this thing knows how to hunt. And so it is just trying to just grab onto him as it lifts him up into the air, like it lifts up like 30 feet for real.
Love that.
Just as he would just puts him up. All right. So it's Barb Tentacles time. This time he will not be getting the advantage he would have if you were not ready for him.
Oh shit.
Okay.
This is an interesting question. Does a 27 actually hit you?
I'm debating.
Now's the time. Whatever you've got, now's the fucking time.
I'm going to activate the Metal of the Horizon back that Eredrin gave me.
Yes!
Because 27 just meets.
Yeah.
So activating that Metal of the Horizon back gives me the shield spell benefit, so +5. AC is now 32 going forward.
The tentacles start to close in around you and start to try and like draw you further into the maw, and you just like hold strong, brace on part of the outer jaw to be able to keep yourself on the outside. Here we go. The maw that is contained within these tentacles suddenly snapping out towards you because you are not grappled and restrained by these tentacles. It is not at the advantage that it was planning on having. It's really actually so good for you. Only a 23. That's it. As that maw reaches out towards him, and y'all see that inner maw reach out and try and snap at him, being able to just pull back, like flex against it, get just out of its reach, slamming into the magic of that metal. God, that's so good.
That's so cool.
All right, with that, it has moved, it has barbed tentacled, it has bit. That is all it do right now. Y'all see it now being able to analyze it up closer. Y'all can see that the heat in its mouth, also somewhat veining through it, these shiny shiny veins, not even like, it's like obsidian, but shiny in the way obsidian is too. So like black on this kind of gray-green body, veining through it.
Okay.
There's something fucky about this yogurt, like I said.
All right. Storm would probably shout, "This is not a purple worm."
What the fuck is it then?
All right, Nock, you are flying, you are swift, you are mighty. What are you gonna do?
So let me ask about my point of view from this angle, like in between here. Is Storm like on top of this thing now?
Storm, this thing just lifted Storm 30 feet up in the air, and okay. Storm is like currently succeeding at fighting against these tentacles that are trying to pull him in.
Now, based on this picture, I don't know if how accurate this picture is, so I'm going to ask you, is this like all like hard flesh on the outside, it appears to be, and not really fleshy, but more like stone? I mean, that's what it appears to me from the picture.
The fleshy bits are punctuated by these veins of stone. It looks like it's cooled a little bit on the outside.
And the gaping maw, I'm assuming, does that look more, I'm just more pointedly, more vulnerable, you know?
Vulnerable in the way of, while it's not as thick-hided around its mouth, that shit's moving.
Mm-hmm.
So it is also difficult to hit.
Okay. Well, here's my plan. Now, work with me on this, because I don't know if this is something I can do, but here's what I want to do. I was looking at my abilities with the elemental, right? And it says when you hit, you choose what kind of damage. I was
correct every time.
Yep, I was under the assumption I pick one that's there, and if I want to change, I have to do something else.
Nope, you are incredibly adaptable.
Yes, okay. So here's what I want to do. Now, I need you to follow me on this. Go on a little adventure with me. I want to make sure if there's a way I can get to a more advantageous position towards its open maw. I would like to use my attack to hit the ground with lightning damage, with the intent to create glass. And then I would like to use thunder damage to hopefully blast it towards the worm,
like
to try and
shelling glass,
like put a bunch of projectiles right in its mouth.
Well, let's see how we do from right where, I guess from back here. You'd be able to try and kick off, conjure some of that glass. So as part of that, go ahead and punch the dirt. Let's go. Attack the ground. Just
let's see how much a elemental unarmed strike is. Just a punch to the ground. That's gonna be. Well, I mean, that's a 16. Well, I'm rolling for damage, not to hit. I'm assuming.
Well, technically it's to hit. The to hit is more of like how successful it is.
Gotcha.
So 16 is adequate. For this thing that you are trying to do. So go ahead and roll damage as part of this.
Okay. That's gonna be 7 damage.
And so blasting the ground with 7 points.
Lightning does do an additional damage, right? Like the elemental stuff.
Does it? Tell me. It's your sheet.
I know.
Does it change your damage to the element, or does it do additional elemental damage?
I think it's some combination of, but I don't remember.
Let me look real quick. It is, okay, whenever you hit unarmed strike, you can cause it to deal your choice of you can force, so it doesn't, well, I guess that, so that is just lightning damage. It's not like additional damage. Okay. So that's what I'm saying.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So you blasting the sand with your own fist, and some of it getting broken in this whole like fist lightning exchange. You are able to kind of flash glass some of this and shatter it at the same time, and just grab a grip of it in your hand.
Would the ground be able to make a con save? Because
for what?
A strength save? Because on a failed save, I can blow it 10 feet away. So,
here's the thing: you'd only be able to blow it 10 feet into the parts of the hide there, which is the thicker part, the part you're trying to avoid. So, gathering this glass up, you might be able to use that thunder and thunder it straight towards its maw, and stack the damage of this first attack with perhaps a little extra spice.
So that second attack is going to be a 25 to hit.
All right, so flying up towards its mouth to try and give it some direct intervention, being able to thunder basically over the glass that you gathered from the dirt up into your hand, and just basically punch over it and use the thunder to rocket it forward. Go ahead and instead of rolling your normal martial arts die of a d10, roll 3d10 plus 5.
So 3d10. That's going to be 16, so 21.
All right. So just with that quick kick up of the, here we go. Stomping your foot into the dirt. Lightning breaks some of it, able to gather some of it up, fly up there, and just thunder it towards its mouth, around the edge of storm. You know how to kind of get to skirt your friend.
Yeah.
And striking into it. That's 20. You said 21 damage?
Yes, 21. It was 16 plus 5.
And there we go. Rocketing these shards up and into it, just all just shanking into these barbs. It definitely just it feels that.
All right, and then I will be doing a good old flurry.
All right, going into throw elemental hands, as it were.
Yes, and this time, I guess, since I've used my glass, I'm assuming there's not more. I will then, of course.
That was why you had extra damage die.
So then I have with the unarmed strike, with the flurry of blows. Remind me again. It's been 1 minute since I played New.
If you spend a focus point, you get not 2 but 3 attacks.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was I couldn't remember if I spent a point that I get 2 more attacks or just an additional attack.
Yeah, you have 1 additional attack for free all the time, forever. You can just keep punching people, or with the focus point now after 11th level, 10th level, whatever level it is, it grants you an extra attack.
Gotcha. Okay.
So 3 more swings if you want them.
3 more
for the low cost of a focus point.
Yeah, so that's gonna be that's a 15 to hit. That's gonna miss.
You go swinging. You realize that the fleshy bits up here still tough. 19 does just hit.
Well, okay. Well, the 19 will hit it then. I'm doing lightning on this bad boy, so that's gonna be 13 damage.
flying through the air, still getting used to three-dimensional fighting, being able to kind of like kick at a tentacle. God, these are tough, and just lightning it. 13, Jesus, 13 points of damage is not nothing.
It's something. We're chipping away at it. And then with the rest of my movement, I will. Well, actually, so that how close? Because I used, was that 50 feet to get towards him?
Yeah, spell.
30. It was 45 to 50, somewhere in there. So I will use the rest of my movement to back away.
45. So how many more feet?
So I got 15 more.
15 more.
Yeah. So then I'll be using the rest of my movement to back away. Now I with new mobile, I don't negate his attack of opportunity, but I do like he gets disadvantage. Is that what it is, or
that is correct? So yes, as you get out there, the one of the tentacles, as you go to pull away, does try to break away from it grappling Storm to try and whip at you. It will be, excuse me, at disadvantage. Pardon my belch.
Gotcha.
That was very.
That's just as a whole, because I don't even have to attack for that. Wow.
Correct. Yeah. Oh, you don't have to attack. Definitely don't have to hit.
Yeah. So if he swings at me, disadvantage. So, yay! Please be disadvantaged.
wait. Did it only roll once? I told it disadvantage, motherfucker. All right. Let's go.
Yeah. It looks like it only rolled 1d20.
Okay, so 20.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That was a disadvantage.
That was the disadvantage. We're gonna shield that. So.
You got shield. You can shield it.
I will shield. Yes.
Good. It starts to wrap around your leg, and you fucking nope, and it blasts it off of your leg.
Yeah, I was like, huh?
We don't like that color. We don't like that color. We don't like that color. Where does that put your AC right now? Just with the shield?
That's gonna be a 24.
24. Love that.
Yep, because my natural is a 19, and then that shield makes it an additional.
Just putting it on your tokens so that I will remember it later.
And that is for
if
how
it comes
long?
up.
Is that for just one round?
That's until the start of your next turn. When you recover your reaction, you recover that. All right. Shadow, you were on the broom, right? You didn't jump into the maw of the beast, right?
Nah.
Okay.
No, when he took off, I was like getting on my broom, and I was already on my broom about 20 feet above everybody else at first. That's how I was cruising. But so now, the start of the turn, I'll take and cruise up 50 feet of the movement, so that way I can get up a little higher.
Up a little higher on that face, you see the exact amount of fuckery that Storm is in. Not fucked. He's holding strong.
Yeah, just
but that's some fuckery up there.
Yeah, and just because I want to try and aim for some of them tentacles to try and lessen the bullshit he's got to deal with, and
let's go.
Probably just do some more damage to it. So let's bonus action to get my steady aim, because why not?
Do that.
I was say, technically, the movement of the broom is your movement.
That's
so
fine.
Yeah, but he can move and
rogue.
I fucking forgot. Okay, I forget how
like,
fucking great you are.
That's the only reason I moved, because I knew I can.
It's so good. I retract my objection. Please continue.
And then just to see if we can, I'm also going to use my Cunning Strike effect to try and do some poison.
All right.
Does a 31 hit?
I mean, it sure do. All right.
There's
so
a bear shit in the woods.
how much of that is radiant? Just remind me.
Let's see here. It looks like 8 of it is the radiant, unless the piercing and everything. I don't know.
Well,
that exactly.
The piercing says 9, right?
I know it's a radiant.
Draw an
bow,
arrow,
so.
or did you manifest an arrow?
It's one of the manifested ones. That's what I've been running it with.
Which damage type are you using? You are using radiant for the arrow type as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so that will be 17 points.
Nice.
But so let's see here, just real fast. need to make sure. Okay, so while it does pierce, it does hurt. The radiant does hurt it. Also, as the radiance hits it, the veins, these black stony veins, suddenly like flash hard, radiance emitting from it like 20 feet around it. Storm, Knock, you both take 17 points of radiant damage.
Oh, okay.
Sugar, honey, icy.
Well, after seeing, okay, and then there was also the DC
I was gonna say,
concept of the poison.
this is a very obvious thing that you can adjust to on the fly, but it's a thing you learn. Also, I just need to make sure. All right, so it did take that. The psychic energy that also wrapped that first arrow seems to scatter across it with just. But some of that was just extra sneak attack. So 20 definite damage taken. We say as we make sure to take the damage away. And then there was poison. Mm-hmm. Funny thing that of all of the other things this thing fucks with, it does not fuck up poison. So let's go. What's that con save you said?
14.
Yeah. Woof. Yeah. I mean, it's good, but you could tell. And does it take half that or none of it?
I would imagine it's a sucker save. Pretty sure. I'd have to look closer.
Double check.
Yeah, double check. Your poisons is good.
Mm-hmm.
You're a poisoner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm pretty sure it's for half. So I just took the 7. But you can tell that it did. The poison was not in vain. He says.
Oh, apparently that was poison. Apparently that was even the wrong poison thing. That was the poisoner bit one. The one that was supposed to be done is the DC 18 con save, but then they just end up just getting poisoned and whatnot. But if they,
I thought it was poison.
Oh, okay.
The other one was from my poisoner stuff that I'd have to actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you would have to apply that with bonus action. Yep. Now we remember. Okay, so yes, it did shake that little extra poison, but you can tell it had to fight to shake that poison. It wasn't just a given.
And Radiant is not good, and it seemed the psychic of the extra.
I'll say Radiant still hurt it, but it also reflected that radiance outward.
And that's not
an important thing for people to find out at lower damage thresholds.
Indeed. With that knowledge, I can still fire regular arrows from this bow, and it just does like regular damage. Or is it still gonna try?
Yeah, if you have regular arrows, I think it's two damage types are.
All right, so it should be back up and going now. OBS
Here we go again.
OBS hates us.
Yeah, no, it's
today. Yeah, it's been pretty rough.
Ro, you've been celibate for too long. It's time. Release the daddening of OBS's dad. You can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah, no, at this point, OBS deserves to have his dad banged, you know what I mean?
No, that's the problem. Dad's upset. You make dad happy, all of a sudden OBS be happy. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's fine.
Right. Alright, so
Need some damage.
Second shot, normal roll.
21 sure does hit. And did you say you were taking
this one?
Okay, so
until Knock is like out of that radius of that reflection.
All right, that is 10 more damage taken then.
And then that'll be
that psychic energy again. You see kind of splashing across the skin of it, but the regular old arrow, especially fired from your very magical bow, definitely hits.
Nice.
right. Any maneuvering you want to have done board-wise? Are you staying...
I just went up 50 feet.
Up 50 feet, just
So
making sure.
I'm like 70 off the ground now.
Oladon, you are up.
Okie dokie. Seeing all this fuckery going on, I guess it's just go big or go home, right? You know, it's just,
some might say. Some might say.
Yeah.
Just become a T-Rex and bite it and hold it above the ground, you know?
Well, funny thing about that, Justice, I'm going to just be like, put down my cousin! And as I say that, like, I'm going to sprout scales, grow a massive fuck-off tail, and polymorph myself into a T-Rex.
Are you wanting to break concentration on the enlarge that is keeping your cousin swole?
Oh, yeah.
Right, you can't. I forgot you don't have a
I don't have
wild
the mage
shape in the
thingy.
dinosaur. Yeah, you don't have wild shape in the dinosaur. You just
Okay, so if he gets smaller, will that lessen the? Okay, yeah.
That'd
Okay.
Makes him a little easier to swallow.
Him being classified as huge is why he can even tango with this thing right now.
Well, change of plans. I'm still gonna scream, "Let go of my cousin," and I'm gonna lift a foot up, stamp down, and cast Erupting Earth on it, like on the face of it.
Like right around its abs. It's a wormy abs. Let's go.
And he has to make a dex save of 20 or take 23 damage, bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, there we go.
It's like a big crack in the sand, just goes and just fucking explodes underneath it.
A dexterity save, you say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How dare you? How triple dog dare you?
Uh-huh.
You telling me this giant colossal
he can't meet it. I just wanted you to be able to see it one time. So yeah, he rolled a dirty one, not a natural one. A dirty one.
That's great.
So
with that,
the ground erupting next to him, buffeting him with that bludgeoning damage. 23.
Does that collapse his tunnel underneath him and make him stuck a little? Like,
I mean, it hurt. It definitely doesn't help with that.
Right.
And it makes it difficult terrain around him.
It's like getting tightened up on. Just
yeah.
Tighten this worm's belt.
Bonus.
Luckily, most of your friends have no issue with the possibly difficult terrain that just erupted probably over here.
Yeah, it's fine. He's all right.
And really truly, this the sands, even though there is that eruption, difficult terrain on this sand, it's almost half absorbed. But how big is that area? 20 foot?
It is. I believe it is 20 foot cube. Yeah.
It says it right on the spell.
Yes, that would require me to be able to see that. I am trying to find a square. All right. Yeah. No. Good enough. So yeah, right there, right in that area. Totally.
I'm surely more than 20 feet up, aren't I?
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. You're very far away. Just totally fine. Literally 30 feet up.
Yeah.
You feel the vibration as Olanon says, let go, my cousin, thump, and just this wub through the worm. You feel that energy.
Fuck.
Oh no, not even fuck. You're very, very steadily up in them guts right now.
Just being the worm moving around, I'm just like,
probably
like.
Okay.
All right. Anything else for you? You moving someplace?
Yeah.
You got bonus actions?
I'm not sure if it's a bonus, but it's a trait. It's a once per long rest, you can cast these spells without spending spell slot. You can also use I could be another action. Maybe not then, because I do have my shadow touch stuff, but it's probably an action. Right. Sorry. There goes my plan. I'm gonna move about here, if I can. 30. Just spreading out a little bit more.
This is not a bad idea.
About up to here. And bonus-wise, I don't think I have anything bonus unless I want to get right up in its grill. But that's questionable. Hidden stat for those. Hold my breath, turn invisible. Yeah, turn invisible. And I'm fighting worms, they know where I'm standing, fuck it, but it's just something to help, maybe. It might help.
Indeed, and from the distance, as this wolf being sees you all approaching, indeed, for you, Beardy, I know you have things to get to. I'm gonna finish this turn, and we can pick up next session. Next session, y'all get to go first. So
I just wanted to privately just ask, but not I was I didn't want to interrupt. Anything.
Nope. You're asking the exact right questions, my friend. Yes, this wolf, seeing now your approach and your concern, begins to bark out. First, does anyone understand Abyssal among you?
Oh, how hilarious would it be if I had that on my list? I actually don't know. Let me see.
Not Abyssal, Celestial, Draconic, Elder, Sylvan. Let's go with fancy one.
Fair enough. In which case,
I just shout back in Zemnian, "Shut up!"
No. It starts barking out a cacophony of phrases that sound more akin to as it howling in the midst of this noise. But
you know how you can tell what swearing is in every language.
Yeah, basically. It's basically that. So.
Fuck off is universal.
No matter what language you speak, if you're saying a swear word, we're like, I'm pretty sure he just cussed at me.
As it does that, you notice these shadows now more prominent as you get closer. You see similar black veins running through this thing as the black veins erupt with shadow. The shadow armor rolling over it, rolling around its fur, and
erupting off of it?
Indeed, and coming up over its eyes and its teeth, its eyes almost like radiating black. If you know, it's this effervescent darkness.
The warping of the air.
Yeah, the warping of the air as it charges forward, and not flying, falling with style, as it runs off of the edge and descending it descends about 60 feet in its motion forward. How far was that, Jeremy? You forgot.
Oh, great. They're friends.
So far. Getting that far, and then seeing that the easiest one to reach right now being Oladon, it is going to...
He's invisible. Wait, he can see me, can't he? You fucking see me, can't he?
At very least, Oladon was right there until a moment ago.
I was gonna say he was gonna do the, the Road to El Dorado when they scream. They're like, Like that was
it is running towards where you were before, at very least. And very light steps, almost as if the steps are being muffled by the shadow now around its claws. It does not seem like this is going to be a pleasant thing if it is able to find you.
Hey, I am not helping muffle his steps. I did no such thing.
And in fact, it will also phase as it, the shadows leap off of it, and as it's running, using the last of its movement, it looks like it thought, perhaps, Oladon, you can intuit very easily, that it seemed like it was turning towards you, but then it's teleporting and its face is looking right past you, almost as if it's sniffing around to try and find you. It hasn't yet.
Okay. See, this is why Hidden Step is the best Furbolg fucking power ever.
Indeed. So you might be able to catch it at least the slightest bit unawares when you return to form at the top of your turn. But we will come back to this. Boys, y'all are up first next week, and this might take a minute, so you might actually be pardoning the rest of the soup. We'll find out next week. It might just end up being a short session, just to finish this off. But well-deserved combat for you all. Congrats, Oladon. If you survive this, you have several more wild shapes. And we shall see how this shakes out next week. So thank all of you who joined us in the beginning, all of you who joined us through all of these tech issues, especially those of you who joined us all the way through the end. Y'all the real ones, and you know who you are. But until next time, please remember that kindness is free, and to please keep going.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the stuff, and hit all the buttons, notifications, all that stuff. Do other extra stuff.
Ro told you what to do.
Yeah, Sanderson sponsor us, man.
Yeah, B Sands, come on, buddy.
Never get to do.
Oh, trans rights are human rights too. You know.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. No. We got trans rights, human rights, and Black Lives Matter.
We didn't have a.
Everybody did what they were supposed to do. I did Chelsea's one too.
We do all the things.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the lily of the valley, a sunburst of a dahlia of roses, sharp thorns. But the prettiest, sweetest of the flowers only grows on the farther shore. Sweet tart cherries and blackberries on the bush, bursting with nectar when the peel has been shorn. But the sweetest and most bountiful of orchards only grows on the farther shore. Till you go to the farther shore, that paradise to rest when your old heart can beat no more. We all go to the farther shore. We all go to the farther shore. Wild temptations haunt this earthly coil. Some may resist them, though others can't ignore. but the promises of pure imagination take us all to the farther shore. It must be everything that everyone was promised. It must be all that we could ever want and more. It must be better than the love we leave behind us. They only know on the farther shore. Till I go to the farther shore. This paradise to rest when this old heart can beat no more. We all go to the farther shore. We all go to the farther shore. Hear everybody, come on. Till I go to the farther shore. Till I go now, yeah. When this old heart can be no more. We all go to the farther shore. Let me hear you now. To the farther shore. Show a grin, wake the dead. Till I go to the farther shore. Till I go now, yeah. When this old heart can be no more. We all go to the farther shore. Let me hear to the farther shore. Let me hear your voices, everyone. To the farther shore. Sing it, everyone. To the farther shore. Thank you very much, everyone. In memory of a friend.